Yo, make sure y'all go ahead, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell one time. We about to get it started in a second here. Let's jump into it.
I'm this bad, boy stunned like my dad. Call me Scrooge McDuck, cause I'm swimming in the cash. Old school Chevy on them sixes, took a bath. Swagger overboard, you can see it go splash. I'm the man, that's how we do it in the land. 08 money and some new rubber bands. V-neck tee in my True Religion pants. Fresh new J's, yeah, C-Town snapback. Paper in a loud pack, Remy cup double stack. Red bone bubble back, all night going long. Call me the quarterback.
Yo, it's your boy Luxury, the most expensive nigga rolling, aka DJ Easy, Dick to your bitch, BKA Mr. Shoving Wood, wherever is good. And of course, I'm in the building with my favorite DJ, DJ K's, and we got the lovely Miss High Class and Bougie in the building tonight. What's going on with y'all? What's cracking? Yo.
What's up? How you feeling?
What's up, K's? How you feeling, bro? Yeah, we hear you. How y'all feeling? Huh? You say what killer? You say you hot in the motherfucker?
Oh, always.
Well, y'all already know what time it is. You get what I'm saying? It's Grownmanishh, season 3, episode 21. Jamie is Ivy, what's happening? I see you, bro. We'll do that over here. You get what I'm saying? But y'all know what time it is, man. Make sure y'all go ahead, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell one time for a player. We about to get right off into it. This is something everybody been talking about. I don't know why everybody is all in the frenzy, especially niggas, about this shit. We're going to talk about this Kyle Rittenhouse situation. What's good with it, brother? What's good? Yeah, everybody that's coming in here, man, what's going on with y'all? What's cracking too with y'all tonight? Put that shit in the air one time, you know what I mean? Take you a drink or something, you know what I mean? Chill out, relax, listen to the conversation. If you want to come in, you get what I'm saying? We'll let you in on the conversation. But let's talk about this Kyle Rittenhouse situation. I want to read what happened earlier today. You got motherfuckers out here. I don't understand why black people is all off into this shit. I don't understand why Latinos is all off into this shit. I don't understand why any other nationality in America is into this shit. What do we always say? Let these white folks handle their own motherfucking business. Because at the end of the day, he about to get acquitted for this shit. Now, I want y'all to understand this shit. And I don't want to see people all in the uproar and they marching and doing all this other shit, because y'all have to understand it was laws that this kid really did not commit. He was not the pursuer in these situations. He was not the aggressor in these situations. A judge in the Kyle Rittenhouse case has dropped a misdemeanor gun charge that they was trying to charge him with. Case, you remember we was talking about that shit?
I tell you, I was gonna get dropped.
Yeah, it's a Judge Bruce Schroeder dismissed 1 of 7 counts after the defense argued Rittenhouse AR-15 was longer than the legal length of 16 inches. thus making it legal for the teen to have the gun in Wisconsin. In closing arguments today, the defense says the victim deserved to be killed because of his actions, but the prosecution argued that Rittenhouse was not acting in self-defense when he committed the crimes. Rittenhouse killed 2 men and gravely injured another during the anti-racism protest in Kenosha, Wisconsin on August 25th, 2020. We all saw the video, clear as day. I actually sent the video to you earlier today, Case. You watched the video, right? We already talked about
the
this
trial. Nigga, I watched that shit last year. Told you that white boy not guilty. That's self-defense. You know what I'm saying? But the only fucked up between the law in Wisconsin, according to that bitch ass prosecutor in Wisconsin, and the law in Florida, that bitch ass Zimmerman was the aggressor because he called 911. They said don't fuck with that little kid with the Skittles. And he still went out there, clowned him, got his ass whooped, and then popped his ass about self-defense. Where this white boy
it really was self-defense.
Getting paid. Motherfuckers was chasing him.
Yep.
And he like, damn, why you fuck with me? And money. And you know what cracked it open?
What was that, bro?
That white boy sat there at a Black Lives March meeting and called some other white men a bunch of niggas.
And from
I'd
what
have popped his ass too.
And from what I'm understanding, the one was a pedophile. The one was a pedophile. The one, look, I'm not trying to talk ill about nobody. From what my understanding, the one that he killed was like some type of child predator or something like that, bro.
Listen, that cracker was out there calling them decent white folks all kind of niggas. I'm like, listen to this motherfucker. I'll fuck you up, nigga. And I'm looking like, you talking to white folks like that? This cracker lost his damn body. Yeah. You need to put his ass down. That was a wild dog out there.
You said he a wild dog.
Don't call that decent white folks.
Yes, hair gel.
How you gonna call a decent white man a nigga? Explain that.
Listen, hair gel, I completely agree. He is innocent. I don't think he did nothing wrong in that situation. He just handled his business. But see, what I need for people to understand is, you get what I'm saying? Listen, it's just like me. It's just like if it was me and I'm at a protest or something. I'm walking down the street with my gun and it's a rowdy crowd. And they get to fucking with me because I got a gun. You get what I'm saying? One of them, they got guns too. They got skateboards and shit trying to hit people. Like,
ain't trying.
Yeah, they did hit him with it. They pretty much assaulted this boy. They chased him.
Pretty much
they hunted him down and they assaulted him.
He said,
and he defended himself.
Playing with y'all. He said, either I'm gonna give y'all aid, I'm gonna give you some treatment.
Somebody say they hear my point of view. I mean, please tell me, Miss Hair Gel, I don't know if you're a sir or a Mrs. Please tell me your point of view because I'm trying to like break it down because I've saw a video and I actually have a video right now that I could play, but I don't want to play it for you because it got some graphic images in it and I don't want to get copyright struck for it. But
man, fuck that copyright bullshit. That shit is all. That shit is
no, pretty much they break down this video in sequence. Now, this is something that I had talked about when I first seen the incident happen. I'm like, oh, they can't get him. Only thing, you remember I was arguing with you, Case, and I said that only thing they can get him for is bringing guns over state lines. But once he didn't bring a gun over state lines.
I'll tell you that.
Wait. If it was an African American, he would be convicted, but he's white, so he's an innocent man. You are absolutely correct. You absolutely correct. This is the point. No, wait. This is the point of why we having this conversation because the main question is, why is niggas riding so hard for this? Niggas need to sit this one out.
Niggas is stupid.
And let these white folks handle that shit.
No.
Like, let's be real. Let's be honest. Go ahead.
The first thing these dumbass niggas thought, this cracker done killed 3 niggas because it was a Black Lives Matter march.
No, and that wasn't the case. And that wasn't the case.
Crackers out there raising hell, busting and shooting, having a good old time. And then this one white man who sit there call a group of other crackers a bunch of niggas.
Yeah.
I said, what the fuck? I jumped up, started clapping like, oh shit. It's about
and you know what I mean? And then it like...
Yeah. Yo, remember that movie, Hangover?
Yes, I do.
Remember when Child called that white man a bitch ass nigga? What that motherfucker white man said? He called me nigga. He was assaulted. He called me nigga. He didn't give a fuck about getting called a bitch. He called me a nigga. White folks don't play that shit. Y'all better do the knowledge. Go to that show right now, the Hangover 2. When Child was like, yeah, you bitch ass nigga. And that white man said, he just called me nigga.
Yeah.
That's the wrong word to call a decent white man. Don't call him no nigga. That's a death wish.
I'll be honest. I respect you 100%. I really do. Not so much a friend, but I respect 100%. Now, I completely understand. I understand
that white man a nigga. a white man in the grave.
I'm just coming from my point of
Second
view
white man
of what I'm
tried to
saying.
go
Wait,
inside that
case,
white
wait,
boy
case.
head.
Wait. I'm just trying to give my point of view to this hair gel that's in here. And I appreciate you coming through, checking this out for a second. I just want to say this, look at it this way. Don't look at it as a white or black thing. Let's look at it as a right or wrong thing. In that situation, when the brother was walking through the protest, I think they said he was out there cleaning up graffiti and, you know, just helping people out there, giving them water and stuff. That's what I heard. And I don't know what led up to them directly assaulting him, but I know what I saw. Listen. Wait. I know what. Listen, I know what I saw. Listen, this is my point.
The time frame all wrong. The graffiti thing was during the day.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Before this happened, I'm just saying that he was already. All I'm just saying, he was already out there helping and doing. He wasn't doing nothing wrong. He wasn't bothering nobody. It was just a simple fact that he had a gun with him. True indeed. If that was an African American person and they was in that same situation, this would be a different conversation. And this is why I'm making a point. Wait, Kays, let me finish, bro. Let me finish. I'm just saying this. At the end of the day, that was self-defense what I saw.
Yeah, it was self-defense.
It was self-defense what I saw.
I hit you upside the head with a skateboard. What the fuck you gonna do? Fuck you carrying that gun around for if you ain't gonna use it? I just assaulted you, bitch ass nigga. Give me that gun.
Yeah, but that's pretty much my whole
white boy
point of
said,
view.
No. You hit me upside the head with a skateboard like your punk ass friend called me a nigga. I'm gonna lay your punk ass down. That's like what he did. Clowned his ass. Then the next motherfucker run up with a pistol.
No matter what it happened, my biggest question to everybody that's watching, you know what I mean? I want to know your opinion of this. Do you think Kyle Rittenhouse is guilty? And if you think he's guilty, what is he guilty of? He's not guilty for carrying guns across state lines because he had the gun in state lines.
He wasn't the gun. Matter of fact,
what you say?
I thought that wasn't his gun.
No, matter of fact, it wasn't his gun. His homie purchased the gun for him in that state. So the prosecutor said, I'm gonna prosecute him next, and he gonna win that case because like, all right, so that's a misdemeanor. They ain't no fucking felon.
Yeah, this is exactly why I said. Now listen, here, Jill, I want to ask you this: are you African American? What descent are you from? Because this is my main thing. If you African American, why do you feel anything if he's guilty or innocent?
No, the most important question. Go ahead. Is your third eye open, or you still blind to the fact?
No, I'm asking here, Jill, a simple. I'm asking here, Jill, a simple question.
Listen, they got a blind eye. No, so if that third eye ain't open, then this is pointless. You're gonna get that same CNN answer.
But I just want to know what's people's point of view on this. You know what I mean? Like, we got to look at facts. We can't just think with our emotions like we did with the election. We voted with our emotions. We got to think. We got to think. That's what people should focus on to have a more impact overall. And and you know what, here, Jill, you know what the biggest impact to be? Us just sitting back for the first time and minding our business. That would be a bigger impact than anything. Because I don't see why, like, it was a Black Lives Matter protest, wasn't the case?
So what?
It was a Black Lives Matter protest, but
that's symbolism, B. That's symbolism.
I understand where you're coming from.
Think about it. 3 crackers get shot at a Black Lives Matter march by another cracker. Ain't that poetic? That's poetic, B.
Man, I think it's a tragedy, bro. I think it's a tragedy, bro. That's a tragedy. That's a tragedy for anybody. When something like that is to happen, it's a tragedy when something like that happens, bro.
Man,
like, I don't care, but see,
that
the big
out there tearing up, cutting up, and destroying property, setting fires and all this shit. How you gonna sit up there? You see this cracker run down the street with an M16 or an MR15, whatever the fuck. He walk around with a big ass hammer, and you sit here throwing shit at him like you done lost your fucking mind. You lucky he turned around and popped your ass nigga.
It's like you was asking for that situation. Because like from what I seen, like I said, it was tragic. But this is what I mean by when I tell people, man, 1 second of you thinking the wrong shit could cost you your life. One second can cost you your life. You know what I mean? Like, listen, I don't understand what was going through this guy. Exactly. I don't understand that. I don't understand it. And this is why I say this is one of them situations where black folks, Latino folks, and any other nationality need to sit back and let these people handle their business.
Let them handle
because we ain't got nothing to do with it. It wasn't no poor innocent black child out there killed. It wasn't no innocent black woman out there killed. Latino woman, brown woman, period, out there that was killed. I would be in that person's side, whether he was Caucasian or African American. No, that's why I said it would be a tragedy. on
Let
either
this
way it
white
go in
man
my
handle
book.
his business like the other
And
clans.
see, let me make this disclaimer, and I
political.
always say this to people that's new to the show. Me and Case have two different point of views. That's my homie. You get what I'm saying? We just got two different point of views. He has his point of view, and I have my point of view. Sometimes we may not all agree on things, but with this situation right here, I absolutely agree that we should not take part. No one should take part in this right here and let this ride, because if you let the facts sink in, if you let what you saw sink in, what you would have did in that situation. That's the biggest question I gotta ask.
You gonna shoot an M16 and motherfuckers chasing you and you ain't fucking with nobody, and then here it come, you caught it. And the only thing you know is they reaching for your hammer. And talk about they gonna whoop your ass when they catch up to you. Or you gonna A, wait for the police, or maybe they're gonna stop and they're not taking it seriously, or B, pull that motherfucking sword out and get the bus.
No, because I mean, let's be realistic. Let's be realistic, and you can't say, well, his life went in danger. They tried to hit him in the head with a skateboard. From the video, I seen the brother. I seen one of them brothers. I seen one of them brothers shoot a gun up in the air as they was chasing after him.
And yo, guess what? The one that shot the gun was the same one in court testifying, saying, "Yeah, I pointed my gun at him." They said, "Oh, so you pointed your gun at him?" Oh,
yeah, and that's the point. And that's the point of why I made this platform. You know what I mean? Because let Kay say what he gonna say. You know what I mean? Of course, I got what I want to say, and other people can say. It makes it interesting, because if we all had the same point of view, bro, this would be a fucked up world. Go ahead, Kay.
What I am repeating is what was testified in the court of law. Because unlike the rest of these motherfuckers, I don't listen to Mr. They. I watch the people that were saying the shit out of their mouths in their court of law.
No,
so everything I say,
and I'm not disagreeing with you guys,
because I give motherfuckers the timestamp on when the testimony, not when motherfuckers, well, they said, now I don't fuck with they. I went to the source of the information and heard exactly what was said in their court of law, to where the prosecutor himself pulled up he pulled up an AR-15 and pointed at the jury.
I saw that.
It said, you know what he said? I don't know if this gun is loaded or not. If I was on that jury, I'd have cussed that motherfucker up, and I'd have told that judge, lock that motherfucker the fuck up now. And he'd have lost his motherfucking mind. They'd heard my voice in that courtroom. I was like, this motherfucker cracking and lost his fucking mind. You gonna point that shit at me? I ain't coming for no $5 a day for this shit. The fuck is wrong with y'all?
But see, my whole thing with it is, like I said, man, people are like outraged. I hear people talking about protesting if he's found not guilty. I'm like, y'all might as well get ready to protest in March. My whole thing is,
I hope it's snowing.
I don't get that side.
What you say, Miss High Class? That Miss High Class talking. She ain't saying nothing yet.
I don't get the side that's saying that he not guilty.
What do you mean you don't get the side? Did you see the video? Did you see everything that happened?
I seen it on the show, yeah.
So what did he do wrong? And then what was so bad after the shit happened? Listen, let me tell you. I didn't mean to cut you off, and let me tell you this. I forgot to put this in there. You know, after all of this shit was done, he ran to the cops with his hands up.
Mm-hmm.
He went to the cops with his hands up. Go ahead.
You know what the police said? They told him keep it moving. You heard the police said, "Nigga, get your ass on the sidewalk.
Get out the street. Get out the street." He went home.
Get his ass on the sidewalk. Like, damn.
Like a person who was on some bullshit, they wouldn't have ran up to the cops and this is my thing. I don't think this was an intentional situation. That's why I said it's completely like self-defense.
Yeah, self-defense.
I appreciate you here, Jill. I appreciate you. Yeah, that's self-defense though, bro. That's self-defense. No matter, he wasn't out there initiating the problem. He wasn't out there causing no drama. He was literally minding his business and ended up in this situation, and now he's fighting for his life. And, I can understand why black people was outraged, because like you said, once again, if that was a brother that did this would be a different... No, because if it was a brother, it would be a different conversation that we have here today. We could be honest about that, bro. Huh?
Niggas don't belong in white folks' affairs, for one thing. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, they'd be like, yeah, dumb nigga, you out there shooting them crackers, fuck wrong with you? You out there by yourself shooting at these damn white folks. Nigga, you done lost your mind. You know they about to fry your black ass. If you gonna start shooting at white folks no reason, go your ass down there to D.C. where they inflict the laws on your stupid ass. Them the crackers you need to shoot at. Not no innocent motherfuckers if they post me protesting, but the way these people was looking, they was on that anarchy shit, setting fires and all that shit. They ain't protesting. You out there burning shit up, throwing shit at motherfuckers.
But at the end of the day,
let me tell you, the defense attorney, this is what Money defense attorney said. I'm glad that motherfucker dead. He said that on national television.
Yeah, he did.
My client bodied that motherfucker.
He
Fuck
did.
him.
He did. And I saw
Fuck
that.
him.
I saw
White
that.
man
And I'm
sat
just
there
like,
in front of
wow.
the world and said, fuck him. You know
I'm
why?
like,
Like
wow.
I said, in a court of law, that white man called a bunch of innocent white folks a bunch of niggas. And that shit ain't flying in the white folks. That shit ain't gonna fly.
Yeah,
You ever hear the joke about the little boy that put chocolate on his face?
No, I never heard that, brother.
All right, little boy go in the kitchen, show his mother wife's chocolate on his face, said, ooh, 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 look at me, I'm black. And she slapped shit out of him, said, go tell your father. So he go in and tell his father what happened. He slapped shit out of him. And he go tell his grandfather, he slapped shit out of him. They said, what did you learn? He said, I learned I've been a nigga for 5 minutes. I don't like this shit. White folks fucked me up. Slapped his last up.
MPT, I appreciate the follow, brother. I appreciate the follow, MPT.
And that was a skit from Paul Mooney. Not to take his credit, but he said it better. But that's where I got that from. But it's true.
But
don't play
man.
That shit, me.
I want to know people's honest opinion about this. You get what I'm saying? Like, do you think Kyle Rittenhouse is going to be found guilty or not guilty? If he's found guilty, what's your feelings about it? If he's found not guilty, what's your feelings about it? Because I'm telling you how I feel at the end of the day. And people like, you know, like you just saying that you smiling and all this because like I know the facts. Like this is the thing. Nigga. This is the thing with people in America or like people period nowadays. We tend to like not believe what the fuck we see with our own eyes.
Hey, y'all niggas better be more concerned with y'all own little badass kids in your motherfucking houses. Get your finances ordered. Fuck that Klansman. If he get locked up or not, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because George Zimmerman is still walking around. He killed the child, and you niggas ain't do shit. So shut y'all black asses up.
MPT, you say not guilty? Yeah, man. We said the same thing, man, because everything that I saw, they was literally attacking and assaulting this dude, man. Like, you think about this, I always ask people, and this is what I had to tell people back then when it first happened. I'm like, what if that was you? And motherfuckers was hitting you with a skateboard. You see somebody coming shooting up in the air. You gonna do what your natural instincts to tell you to do to survive. You gonna do what you need to do.
If they lock that white boy up, they gonna start lynching niggas.
What makes you say that shit, Kaz? What takes
like
you
I said, that white man, listen to the key points of that whole shit. That white boy called them innocent white men a bunch of niggas. That shit don't fly, B. I'm telling you, that struck a fucking chord because after that, all hell broke loose. Think about it. You had to watch the whole trial, but I was like, damn, this motherfucker sat here and called me. And them white boys like, all right. They like, hey, fuck you niggas. I'll kill you niggas. I'm like, and you seen a black man behind him telling him calm down. I was like, brother, this white boy calling the other bunch of crap. You need to get the fuck up out of that camera frame.
How they not trying to charge? Wait.
It was poetic.
How they not trying to charge the guy who literally admitted to pointing the gun at him? Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
State witness. State witness. He get immunity.
That is true, but that is a fact, though.
Witness.
I forgot that he testified in the trial. So yeah, if he a state witness, that gave him immunity. So they not. Yeah,
but also in that court of law, he admit pointing his gun at that motherfucker.
Yeah, but see, and this is another thing
that's
that people.
And at first,
as a matter of fact, wait. Go ahead.
First, he had his hands up. He said, "Yeah, first I had my hands up, and Money didn't shoot him." And he said, "Then I pointed my gun at him. That's why that motherfucker popped him." He said, "Oh, you gonna point it at me? Bong, all that." And you see it on tape when he came through with his hands up.
I wish it wasn't politicized because it really messes up the integrity. I agree. I completely agree. I agree.
Oh, people, Lux, like the lawyer said, he said, "How can you say you was not gonna point the? You had a cell phone in one hand and you point the gun at the other directly at him. How you saying you wasn't a threat at that time when at first you had your hand up with the cell phone in your hand, then you gonna put the gun pointed at him and had the cell phone like you gonna record yourself popping him. But in other words, if you recorded yourself getting popped." Buddy was already popped that buck, squeezed that shit.
You said that was like one side against the other. We need to stand all as one unit, regardless of race, sex, age, and stand as one, then be so divided. I agree with you. I agree to you, but see, this is the thing, man.
Who said that?
Everything. No, this is hair gel in the comment section.
Actually, they agree with the U.S. Constitution.
I don't. They can hear you, K's, obviously, but I have this. I have this one question. If you agree with the
U.S. Constitution, then guess what? You got to go by the laws, and that's self-defense. And the U.S. Constitution is division.
Yes,
right
yes,
there,
but see, I want to make this case. Let me make this point real quick. Let me make this point real quick. Think about everything how it's politicized nowadays, and it caused division. Let's talk about Mr. 19 that's going around and these vaccinations and all of these things that's going around. That is the most divisive thing in this country at the present point in time. That is the most divisive thing. I just got off the phone with my grandmother. I love her. Shout outs to you, Granny. She tells me I'm going to such and such house because they are vaccinated. And I'm sitting there trying to explain to her some things. And I'm just like, just because people are vaccinated does not mean that you won't catch it. And that's my whole point about it. But they tend to tell people, oh, you need to not go around people that haven't been vaccinated. You need to do this and you need to do that. Like, everything is just so divisive today. Like, families have been torn apart because of this. And like EMP Tate just said, either way this trial goes, the other half of the country is going to be pissed. And that's my whole point about having this conversation. People shouldn't be so mad at what they see. I want to play this video real quick, and I want y'all to tell me if you was in this situation, what you would have done for one, and for two, you know what I mean? How would you expect? What do you think this person should have did? This is my thing in this situation. If he was out there raising hell, causing anarchy, fucking with people, doing all types of other goofy shit, then hell yeah, he deserved to get what he got. But in this situation, let me play the video real quick. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna play the video. Y'all check this video out. I may try to like,
nigga, play the goddamn video. God damn.
Take some shit out. No, bro, I'm not just gonna play anything, bro.
Terminate this shit. Just play this shit. Damn.
Chill out, killer. All right, I'm about to play it real quick. We about to jump over to this video. Let me try to change your minds real quick. I try to go all by science with everything, but I get what you're saying. It's extremely hard to look at things from an unbiased eye. I'm telling you, man, sometimes you got to look at the truth, man. You got to look at the truth. I don't understand why people nowadays are so drawn to lies instead of the truth. Like, we've actually saw this shit in real time, and you can't sit here, like I said, as soon as when it happened, me and Case had this whole discussion. I'm like, oh shit, they ain't gonna be able to charge him with murder. They're gonna have to charge him for the weapons and being underage and all of that other shit. And then once we got to looking more into that, they couldn't even charge him with that. I'm like, oh, motherfuckers about to be pissed about this shit. But let's check out this video. I got it going on. We be right. Just stay with us. I'm gonna talk throughout it, but check this video out. How this person broke it down.
All right, let's break down this video.
Let's check it out, right? Rittenhouse walks
Okay,
towards
he's
a
walking
parking
by
lot where
himself.
cars are being vandalized.
He just walking.
He passes Joseph Rosenbaum.
He been keeping up trouble the whole day. He was just in a fight or altercation at the gas station earlier. Now listen,
This Rittenhouse running.
He chasing a man with a gun. It was a Molotov cocktail also went off. Now boom, look, watch.
EMP
This
Tate,
dude
facts
shooting
over
right here.
feelings.
In the other videos,
Absolutely.
they tried to make it look like Kyle was the one running and shooting, but he wasn't. He was still walking. Look, he ran up behind him right after them shots fired, and there's panic going on. You ran up on him.
Yep.
What do you want me to do?
These the witnesses.
He ran up on the dude with an AR after gunshots, and you ran up behind him as you attacking him. What else do you expect that man to do but to turn and shoot? I'd have turned and shot him. I hope you would have turned around and shot somebody. What else was he gonna do? Okay, now you just shot somebody in a hostile environment. Now the proper thing would have been to do was to call 911. Hey, somebody's
Now this video breaks it completely down.
Try to go to a safe location and wait for the police. That should have been his first call.
Advantage of a situation. I'm a black person, and there's I don't want to be a target. Rittenhouse calls a friend, while others are helping Rosenbaum, who's on the ground.
Okay, so you just shot dude that ran up on you. You in a hostile environment. You got to get up out of there.
Trying to run away.
Now panic ensues.
After the first shooting, he continued to run around. As a gun owner, I view his actions as completely irresponsible.
You come running through looking wild with a gun on you.
Now this is what don't make sense to me, this next clip.
Doing something wild with a gun on you. So they reacted the way they should have reacted.
But what do you mean?
Okay, now he running down the street with an AR.
Dude, try to hit him.
Some possess you to run up behind the guy and try to punch him while he holding a gun. I don't know what you think is going to happen to you. If you run up on me trying to punch me in the back of the head and all that stuff, and I got my gun on me, I'm sorry.
Now let me pause that. Anywhere, this is the beginning. Anywhere in the beginning of this video, did anybody see this man being the aggressor? Did you see him being confrontational? Did you see him doing any of those things that deserve to be attacked? Let's go back into it.
Rittenhouse trips and falls.
And he falls. Boom.
Boom.
Now, watch.
Anthony
First
Hoover
dude, boom.
hits Rittenhouse
Try to jump on,
escape.
stump him. You got people actively attacking you. He grabbed the barrel. His hand on the barrel. Boom, I'm shooting you. He run up. This dude got a gun.
Boom.
Boom, he gets shot with the gun in his hand. He run off. All that self-defense. None of that is him actively trying to shoot somebody. Every shot he shot in his whole
No, it's not
video
Kevin Hart
was in
narrating.
self-defense. From the first dude running him up on him to the other two people attacking him. Yes, he do need
Now
to
look,
face the gun
this is
charges.
the critical
Whether or
part
not-
right here. He runs
whether you on the
towards the
right or
police
left,
where they at and put his
I
hands up.
review it was nothing wrong with that dude walking down the street with an AR. That is a legal
The
action.
police make no attempt to
If
stop
that's his
him.
prerogative
He
and
isn't
he wants to
arrested
protect the
until the next
country
day.
and go and put his stuff in the midst of that, there's nothing
didn't
wrong
talk
with
to
that. It's
them, but I'm sure
protest
they
on both
didn't
sides.
know
He has the right to be
this
there. There's
person was
nothing
doing
wrong with that, no matter what side you on. The simple fact is that he was walking with his AR and somebody ran up behind him and tried to attack him. If that happened to me, my child, I would hope they would kill him. Put the
Now, y'all just saw that clip by clip. Yeah, he do kind of sound like Kevin Hart, but y'all just saw that clip by clip what just happened right there. I would tell me where that was in self-defense. Can anybody explain to me now? Sometimes you have to break shit down for people, for you slow people out there. I don't want to call people slow, but it's some slow people out there that you have to break things down in the increments for them to completely understand what the fuck is going on, especially when it comes down to the law. Facts are facts. We just saw everything that happened, and can't nobody tell me to where any one of those situations where he provoked anything besides him just walking down the street with a gun. I mean, Case, did you see differently from what I said? But seen, bro. Once again.
I told y'all what it was when it first went down last year. I said, that white wins. Nigga. I said, what you do? Somebody hit you upside the head with a goddamn skateboard.
Yeah.
And everybody said the same thing. I'll pop his ass. I said, so what did he do wrong? Well, they said, who's they? Well, you know they. Oh, that motherfucker, they. All
Right.
Back to that motherfucker.
Now, Miss High Class, that's the first time you seeing that? Miss High Class Bougie, you still there? Is she still there? Still say shit is on?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm sorry, dang.
Okay,
I
that's-
didn't even know I was on mute. But yeah, that was the first time I saw that video.
Now-
I can't believe it happened like that.
Now, what do you think after you seen that?
Damn, it's hard to say. I can't believe he was carrying such a big ass gun and not having his license. Like, it's really hard.
Wait. That's the only. So you don't give a fuck about somebody.
No, that's not the only thing. That's not the only thing.
Wait,
but that's my
let her
main
talk.
point. I don't care what color you are. I don't care how
Sir
old
Slayer,
you are.
what's happening?
If you're not listening to the fucking law, if you can't listen to the fucking law, you don't need to be in a position where you put yourself there. Period.
No,
But he wasn't breaking the law.
that's what we trying to explain.
He was breaking the law. He was breaking the law
How?
because he was carrying a weapon. And
No, it was legal in the state of
what
Wisconsin for him to
But it's
carry that
legal.
weapon.
And it's legal for it not to be his nigga carry.
What he say? He said it's legal for him to carry a weapon like that.
It
in
was
Wisconsin?
legal in
Yeah.
the state of Wisconsin. It's
that's
legal
why
for
the
him to
judge
carry that
dropped
weapon.
charges on that.
You
It's
don't have
legal.
to have a license.
Nope.
No,
Not in that state.
state.
It's legal. That's
Oh,
why
well,
the judge dropped the charges. So now what? That's out the way.
No,
Now
this
what?
is the
I
point
didn't
of
know.
why we
I
have
didn't
to.
know that. So I don't think he's guilty. If that's the case, if he able to carry the gun like that, then he's not guilty. That's why the
But
police.
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. What if he did have the gun and it required for him to have a license? Would you still think that he's guilty of murder?
No, that's self-defense. If that's the case, that's if he was on the ground.
But you were just saying if he knew the laws, he shouldn't have been in that situation and all of that other stuff.
If you didn't have a right to carry a gun, then yeah, that's not cool because you weren't even supposed to have a gun. I feel like, in my own personal opinion, if you ain't got the hands, you can't afford no gun.
Sir Slayer said,
nigga-
yeah, he didn't break the law as a parent. He would have been getting his ass whooped. He's a kid. He should have never been there. I agree with you saying. On that whole point, he's a kid. He shouldn't have been there, but he ended up there. And that situation, unfortunately, happened to him. But see, within that situation, we got to look at the facts. He was being
Hey,
attacked.
look, let me ask you a
Go
question.
ahead. Go ahead.
Would you carry the pistol around when you were 17?
Yes.
Point taken.
Yes, absolutely
I
was.
didn't.
But
You
I
ain't
mean,
no nigga.
I absolutely was. But see, that's the whole thing. Like, okay,
Legal
that
or
goes
not,
back.
you had your
Wait,
thing
case,
on.
case, case.
Right or
That
wrong.
goes. That
Legal or not,
I had it on me.
Yeah,
Yes.
It's better to have it on you
They're not
than
on
not
you.
get have-
And
than
that
not
was
on
the
you.
point that I was about to get ready to make with that situation. Now,
Listen,
if
you
he
don't
would have
need
had
no
it,
license for your life.
now listen, if he would have had it illegally, they would have been able to give him the gun charges. That's about it. I still don't see him
That's still
being
been a
guilty.
misdemeanor.
Yeah, and I
Still a
still don't see
misdemeanor.
him guilty of murdering nobody in cold blood. I don't find him like guilty of even being an aggressor in that situation. He was simply defending himself like he was supposed to. Now, a lot of people argue like he shouldn't have been there, but he
Why
was
not?
there. He was there.
Yeah, why not? Why he shouldn't have been there?
Huh?
Why
He should learn his lesson, but now he has to live with the fact
Hold
of
up.
taking lives. I'm sure that got to be a hard burden. Exactly. That's
But
gonna be a
it
very
was
hard
for his
burden
own
on him.
survival, though. What the fuck? Somebody run up
Probation
and-
for a couple
what you
years
gonna
or
do?
something and mandatory counseling. I don't even think he'd get probation.
Oh,
Now,
let me ask niggas
counseling,
a
I think
question.
he should get.
Y'all
Yeah.
got carry conceal in y'all state, right?
Yes.
So what happens if you by yourself, you go in a parking lot, and all of a sudden 3 niggas just run up on you? They got nothing in their hands, but you know them 3 niggas get outpower you. You gonna pull that thing out. They still approach you. You gonna bust until
You're gonna do
all
what you
3
got.
of
You
them
gonna
niggas
handle.
the
I'm gonna
fuck
handle.
up.
I'm gonna handle my business.
Unfortunately, if all 3 niggas get caught in the fucking chest, they laying there before you. So fuck it. You be like, at least I'm going home to my motherfucking family. But you was minding your own business. Motherfucker, oh, well, you shouldn't have been there. What do you mean I shouldn't have been there?
Yeah, like they said, if he would have got a gun charge, it would have been a misdemeanor, and it would only have been a $200 fine.
That's
And see,
it.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I say it's
Self-defense.
like
It-
either
it-
way
you
it
can't
go,
tell
either way it
somebody
go.
they
We
can't
can
be
say he shouldn't have been or would have this, but
Nah, you can't
we know
say
what
that.
happened. And after putting the facts together, I just want to prepare people mentally to understand and accept the fact that this kid is not going to jail for murder. He's not going to
Listen,
jail
if
for
you-
gun charges.
if-
He's not going to jail for
Right.
none of that. But go ahead.
If you follow this bullshit U.S. Constitution, then guess what? He did nothing legally wrong. You can't say he shouldn't have been there. It's your constitutional
Go
right
ahead.
to be able to fuck you want to be at. Period.
But people
And if
making
that
a point.
state say
Go ahead,
you can
Kay.
carry that type of firepower in their streets, so be it. Understand? Don't start using the law to your own fucking needs. Nah, go by that bullshit.
And see, you got some people, in case, this
Bullshit.
the thing, you got some people that's thinking of parents. Like my brother Zert Slayer here, he said, because he's a child, that's why he shouldn't have been there. It's like he was looking for trouble.
When you was 17 years old, was you outside looking for trouble when you was outside with your pistol?
No, not at all.
So how they gonna say that about him?
Hey, man, because like they say,
Yeah,
a lot of
motherfucker,
people feel
this
like he
girl
shouldn't.
some dumb
Case,
shit.
that's why we having this discussion, Case, because a lot of people feel he shouldn't have been there in that situation.
Why
He was
not?
in
He,
protest.
look what he was doing. What was he carrying? He was carrying a gun and he was carrying a medical bag.
How was he carrying the
said,
gun?
I'm gonna be out here to protect himself.
Yeah, now
You
see,
don't know
now
motherfuckers
this the
out
thing.
there.
Now
You
EMP,
carry a gun to
listen,
protect yourself.
EMP Tay made a great point. What he just said, he said he was looking for trouble by putting out fires and asking people if they need medical assistance.
That's not looking for trouble.
That's not looking for trouble, and that was my whole point. The kid wasn't there to cause trouble.
So
They try to make it seem like
Let
he
me see.
was.
Somebody
Go ahead.
set your garbage can on fire next to your house, and you gonna be mad that somebody came out of the goodness of their heart to put it out, and you wasn't aware that it was on fire. He's starting trouble, and he just happened to have a gun on him. And you look on your camera, you just see, say, Dad, I didn't know my garbage can was on fire, but this guy came out of nowhere with this big ass gun to put it out for me. But it's his fault. That's what you're saying.
So, no, I'm not saying that.
I'm not saying that's what. I'm
No,
not
I'm
saying
What the
definitely
fuck?
not
That's
saying
what the
that.
fuck happened. That's
It's-
what the
I'm
fuck
saying
happened.
It's not a
Respect.
gun. It's a rifle.
Ain't know what you
Not a
expect.
sidearm.
You
That's
expect
what it
people
was
to have some
said
fucking
to make
common
him
sense
look like he
and
wasn't.
live like
he wasn't
don't live
sane.
like fucking savages. That's what you expect. Fucking decent human beings. If they're so-called protesting, then they don't give a fuck if you carrying a gun. That wouldn't be their fucking concern.
Yep.
Because you're not.
I
fucking
agree with
them.
that. I agree with
The
that.
Police out. That's what. All the police out there with gun. You ain't see nobody run up on them motherfuckers.
You said he
So
can't
the fuck?
legally carry a sidearm. I mean,
Yeah. They said he cannot legally. He said it in court.
but
He
that's
said
not
the
a
reason why
sidearm,
I
though.
didn't get
That's not a sidearm. That's a
was
rifle.
It wasn't legal for me, but I was able to carry a long
And that's another
rifle.
thing. And that's another thing that Zer said and Slayer just pointed out. People got to pay attention to the terminology that they use. He says it's not a gun, it's a rifle, not a sidearm. That's what was
It's a
said to
long
make him
rifle.
look like he was
And
a
there
saint.
difference between a
There you
short
go.
and a long. Because if he had a submachine
No,
gun, like
Zer
a
Slayer, you don't give your
7.5,
rifle to your kids, brother. Don't do that. We don't do that, bro. I'm not encouraging that in any type of way to
No,
get a
but them
rifle
young
to the
kids-
kids.
Them young kids in the South and them regions of the world, country, they have them gun shotguns
Yeah, they
and
know.
shit in the
I got
house.
a lot of kids. I
Go
got
in
a
the
lot of
South,
cousins.
9-year-old pull that motherfucking shot, little 22.
I got plenty of cousins down in the South. They know how to shoot their rifles down there, hunting and stuff like that.
Niggas is putting everyday life. All of a sudden, it's a big deal. Get the fuck out of here.
Now let me ask y'all this, since we talking about this gun thing. Do y'all think it's wrong to teach y'all kids how to use firearms, rifles, sidearms, whatever?
G,
Go ahead.
remember I tell you I was at the gun
think it's an
range a
age
few weeks
limit.
ago?
Wait, let me. What you say, Miss High Class?
I think it's an age limit.
To showing your kids how to use rifles?
Yes.
That's
Why?
not true.
Why you say that?
In a gun period, it's an age limit.
Why?
Go ahead, because like kids can't.
Age limit. I say it's an age limit because kids' minds aren't fully developed yet.
That's
and
how you
then-
develop them.
No, and listen, when kids at a young
Why do you
age,
say-
no, listen, kids at a very young age, they toddler years and all that stuff. That's where they like a sponge, bro. That's where they learn the most.
Now peep this, looks. Remember I told you I went to the gun range a few weeks ago in the Poconos?
Yes.
Remember I told you it was a couple there with their child. And that
Yes.
child must have been 10 years old. They was there busting that 9. The wife, the husband, and the child. He was not a child about 9, 10 years old.
Zersley, I completely agree with you. It's a maturity thing,
Being
not
trained,
an age thing. I
knowing
agree with
how
that.
to-
I agree with that.
Knowing how to handle
Everybody
the
don't need a
weapon.
gun, and everybody don't have the mentality to carry rifles, guns,
Exactly.
sidearms. They don't.
Exactly. But if your
Right,
mother and father
so
take
you
you
give
to
a
the gun
hot-head
range,
ass 5-year-old a gun, and he like, oh, mommy, you ain't give me that fucking cookie. I'ma show your ass.
well, that's
And
because
now
you ain't
you
got no
got a
training
case
over
where-
that child. That's because you ain't no
Huh?
training over that child. The parent has no training over that child. Ain't no goddamn way in the world 5-year gonna tell me
Well,
shit.
let me-
that child 5-year with his ass bust open.
Zersley, let me
Sit
ask
your
you
little
this.
5-year-old's ass down. You gonna sit your little ass down.
Let me ask you this,
Bust
Zersley.
your ass. You
I was
call that
about to.
goddamn 800
You kind of.
number, they can come take your ass with
Let
them.
that case finish. I kind of you kind of answered the question in a lot of ways, but I got a question for you. Like you said, your son is 7. He knows how to shoot. Your daughter's 9, and she never touched one. So do you really think the son is more mature than the daughter at this present point in time, even though she's 9 and he's 7?
Maybe the daughter's not into guns. Maybe that's not her thing.
True.
You have some children that just like I don't want to be bothered with that.
True.
I'm not.
True.
Yeah, that you just like you're not trying to force it on them, but it's good for them to know how to use it. If hopefully they don't have to use it, but it's good
But I
to know
think
that
it's
they
I
can.
think it's good that we teach them how to use them, though. Seriously, I do.
Yo, you ever see that movie, The Patriot, with Mel Gibson?
Yes, sir.
Remember when they killed his son?
Yeah.
Right there, and he took
And he
the
explained.
little boys in the woods.
Yeah, and he said, "Do this."
explained
That.
them. They knew how to shoot.
Yeah.
Little kids, I need you to take the first 2 shots. You keep me low for that motherfucker, and I'm gonna pop these motherfuckers. Boom. They knew they was scared
Somebody
to
else
death,
said, "Can we all
train,
agree
huh?
that violence is down in areas where guns are less restricted?" That's not true.
Come on, man.
I don't think that's true. No, I
You must sit in the house too much.
I don't agree with that. Say that violence is down in the areas where guns are less restricted. You can't say that because
It's
New York
popping
City,
in New York.
New York City, where
We got some of the
my brother
most
K,
restricted
most
gun laws in
restricted
the
gun
country.
laws in America,
Them niggas get you time by the bullet.
and they
start
still
counting
down there
bullets.
doing it.
You get 1 year automatically for the burner, then they start counting how many bullets. They just adding on years by the clip. Don't let you have a pocket full of bullets. That's how they give you time.
Or even
They just
let's
counting
talk
everything.
about Chicago. Chicago, it ain't no real they got crazy gun restrictions. As a
No,
matter
they
of
don't.
fact,
Chicago has carry conceal. Chicago, everybody has carry conceal. Carry conceal. Everybody's walking around with a burner. There's so many burners in Chicago right now. Cause niggas like that. My homeboy said I got one hand on my burner, one hand on the steering wheel. It's like that. Niggas go in the gas pump. They got their burners in their hands. It's like that out there. Niggas like, yo, ain't no game out here right now. I don't know what the fuck going on. So,
okay, now I
that's not true.
completely understand that whole aspect of your thinking of it right there. Because, like, seriously, like he understands that using that weapon is a matter of life and death, and she think it's a game. So I completely understand why you don't like she not ready for it, and I see why you say it's a maturity thing, because that is a major difference right there. Major difference.
Yeah, but it's good. It's good for the children to understand the weapon. That way, they know it's not a toy. They know the only time they
Yes.
grab that rifle or thing is when you're not able to, and they have no other choice.
Yes.
And that education is better than them just going out in the street, being introduced to it by niggas in the street. They don't know what they handling. They don't know how to check the weapon, if it's secured, whatever. You know what I'm saying? They don't even know if the weapon dirty. Now they got their paws all over it and the shit dirty. If the beasts come, they hands on that burn the dirty, they gonna get charged with everything just because they touched it. At least with the education, they know not to touch no other burnout. It ain't my burn, ain't touching that shit. Ain't interesting. You know what I'm saying? It's bug because when you get introduced things at a young age, when you get to that legal age, you ain't really jump into it all giddy because you're like I was going to clubs when I was 15 years old. So when it became legal for niggas, I was like, this for DJing. That shit was no big deal. Like, what else?
Say your daughter would be the one that's with all the smoke. That is funny that you say that. He say my son doesn't even play with toy guns. He says it's not something to play with, as my daughter thinks she's Rambo.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that may be a good idea not to let her be out there playing with them guns and shooting and stuff like that.
It's not wrong to be educated. Idea. Going to a range.
I know, but he making a point of like she's not mature enough yet to like do that type of stuff because she still thinks she Rambo. You know what I mean? She go shoot everything. She go out there. She get it. It's still fun to her.
Shit.
But yeah, man. We can't say that, you know, people look at, let's get back to the Kyle Rittenhouse thing. People look at, you know, you got a parent's point of view. You got different nationalities' point of view. You got all these different points of views. You get what I'm saying, of what's going on. But at the end of the day, all of these different points of views have to realize we got to look at the facts. This kid done nothing wrong.
Well, you listen to CNN, they done chopped up the videos, CSNBC, where the fuck. I've watched a few of their stations, and they done chopped up the videos so bad and just saying all kind of stupid shit. I'm like, really? And you see, like I said, majority of the people listen to Mr. Day, and Mr. Day will lie to you every fucking time. No one will sit there and actually watch the facts. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And that's what a lot of stuff, bro. That's why I always tell people, like, man, y'all go out there, y'all scream for these politicians and everything, but do y'all really
don't have no
look
idea
at what they stand for? Do y'all
Nothing.
really look at what they stand for? Do y'all look at some of the policies they're trying to put into play? Do people pay attention to that type of stuff and educate themselves?
Do you even know Joe Biden is having a little word to say, like, trying to say the white boy guilty, trying to hum out some shit. You can't even stay your old ass away. So he don't know the fuck he watching. You
say I'm interested in what do you mean by nationality? I'm interested in what that has to do with this. No, because like, okay, let me explain it to you.
Got a whole lot to do with it.
Yes, it does. Like I want to explain it to him real quick. Because you got a lot of people, black folk, you got a lot of Latino folks, you got a lot of other different nationalities besides Caucasian folks that feel like if that was a black person in that situation, this would have been a whole different topic of conversation. So you got people that's going to be outraged because they feel like this kid should be found guilty, which I think is completely wrong.
Guilty of what? Preserving his own life?
Yeah, exactly. You know, I feel completely, I'm completely against that.
I supposed to allow a mob to attack me that you just seen burn up shit and throw shit at me just because I'm minding my motherfucking business, asking people if they're okay, they need any kind of water, any assistance, but because I'm asking to help people, I supposed to have these fucking clowns run up on me and take my life out? Fuck you. Fuck you. Like his defense lawyer said, I'm glad my client popped that motherfucker.
Yeah, man. But like Zerk said, seriously though, really, if you want to keep it 100, nationality has nothing to do with it, but you have a lot of different people, ethnicities. Let's put it that way. You have a lot of people.
Wasn't that Rosenbaum motherfucker a convicted
You said you
pedophile?
Latino. I mean, you one of those ones, bro, that where you don't look at shit like that, bro. You look at the facts, just like I do. I'm a black guy. I hear a lot of black people that's outraged by stupid shit. By this shit here, they're mad about this shit.
Outraged.
Like if he get found guilty, they're gonna be mad. Like for what?
Wages.
For what? What does your skin color have to do with looking at this kid who just got assaulted defending his life? What do that got to do with anything? Your feelings? What do you feel? What do you feel? That's my whole thing. Go ahead, bro.
It is the bullshit, right? This motherfucking George Zimmerman does the exact
German and Italian here, Jill.
This motherfucker, according to the self-defense law of Wisconsin, I don't know if it's the same as Florida because they all has that stand your ground. But according to this lawyer, this prosecutor, he said if you're out there as the aggressor, then there should be no such thing as self-defense. Where this cracker ass Zimmerman, or whatever the fuck he is, called the police.
Crazy,
was
man.
like, it's some nigga out there walking around eating Skittles, got his pistol, after the police said leave the little nigga alone, went out there fucking with the little nigga defended himself by beating his ass, and he get popped, and here this motherfucker still walking the land.
That shit
You know
that
what
people
I'm
should
saying?
be outraged about.
That shit the fuck you
Now
should
that's
be
something I was
outraged about.
outraged about because that was clearly racial
Won't y'all
profiling
know-
in
and
that
George
situation.
Zimmerman
But I'm talking
is
about
out
this
here-
situation.
look,
Go ahead.
George Zimmerman is out there autographing fucking Skittle packages.
Okay,
But here this white boy defending himself for being chased by a
he said I
fucking
prefer
lynch
being
mob,
called
and,
salty.
and he killed
Y'all
a
crazy.
pedophile. He killed a convicted pedophile. So that same motherfucker next week could have been touching on your child. You know what I'm saying? Because he's a convicted pedophile, which means he done it before, and which means he'll do it a fucking again. Because once you touch on kids, they always do it because they always get caught again doing that shit. They always doing that shit. So they
Well, you know how I feel. You know how I feel about
But you sit
pedophiles
there
and stuff.
and
So we ain't
defend
gotta
the
get into
honor
that, bro.
of a fucking pedophile that you seen causing trouble, throwing shit at somebody, carrying a gun, minding their own fucking business, setting fire, causing property damage. You'll defend him, and he out there calling some good, hard-working white folks a bunch of niggas. That's the icing on the cake right there. How dare this motherfucking white man call these innocent white folks a bunch of niggas in public? I'm appalled. Brought a tear to my eye. I ain't gonna front. I'm appalled.
You said I agree with that kid not being in trouble, but for sure I think he should have never been there. I agree with you.
Listen,
I believe he was there to be. I believe he was there to be there and never thought one time.
That has nothing to do with guilt.
But listen, let me ask you this. Wait. Let me ask you this, Zer Slayer. Haven't we all been in those type of situations where we been there just to been there and never thought some shit was gonna go down? We all been in those type of situations, especially at that age. You can't tell me that you haven't. Go ahead.
No.
You ain't never been in that situation, Ms. Our classy
I ain't
Bougie.
never been.
You ain't no nigga.
Yes, he defended
Yeah,
himself,
it's
but he
different.
should.
I guess it's different for me.
You ain't no nigga. What you?
Yeah, I haven't been with a rifle either, but I'm just saying we all like kids, bro. Like what I'm saying, like adolescent minds, bro. Like they make mistakes, bro, and sometimes those mistakes can be devastating within their lives, bro. As a minor,
Let me ask you
yeah.
a question.
Go ahead.
You ever throw eggs at a motherfucker when you was little?
No.
That's what I'm saying. You ain't no nigga.
Last toasty and toasty cheese sandwich
Oh,
crackers
the boy.
contain real peanut
You
butter
ain't
and
no
baked
nigga
cracker
be in the streets
goodness
being all
with up to
kind
5
of
grams
wild
of protein.
shit.
Hunger won't stand a chance. Here, Jill, trolling the fuck out of you right now, okay?
What happened?
Here, Jill, trolling your ass right now.
I don't know
But
what happened. What was said? I don't know. What
yeah,
you said? I don't know.
Zer Sled though, bro. We all like adolescent minds, bro. We all make bonehead mistakes, bro. We all do. Like,
Hold up, Lux.
Go
what
ahead.
was said? I don't know. I'm asking you what was said. You said somebody.
oh no,
said
he was just
something.
saying because you was talking crackers, and he said he half German at the time. You say he preferred to be called saltine. And then he
half
was
German,
going-
half Italian,
Yeah.
half is Saxon, and guess what? The other half, my man Hannibal counted
Trolling
that
your
half. Come on,
ass.
man. Don't start that trolling shit, man. You
They
got a little
trolling,
Adolf in you and shit.
He said Lance toasty and toasty cheese sandwich crackers contain real peanut butter and baked cracker goodness with up to
That's
5
right.
grams of protein. Hunger won't stand a
That's
chance.
right. That's right.
Trolling your
Y'all
ass.
vol, y'all vol, motherfucker. Half Hitler, ass motherfucker. Half Hannibal. Start no shit with me, nigga.
But yeah,
I'm
Zer
going to
Slayer.
that Saxon shit,
I'm
nigga.
just making a point
Let's
of
get
like
it popping, nigga.
even we go get the Miss High Class too,
I
but
like some good thugging talk. goddamn it.
but like
Talk
listen to
that
this
shit.
real question. We all been like, in our teenage years, mainly like 15, 16, 17, maybe we even go 14, 15, 16 and 17. We go there. We
Shit,
have
we go
all
younger than that.
we
Growing
did
up in
all
New York.
done some shit, and we didn't all been
Man.
places just to be there, and never not one time thought some bullshit was gonna pop off, whether it be a fight, some other shit going on with somebody else. We have all been in these type of situations before, though. But the whole thing is, like we say, some of them can be devastating, and some of them can be a lifelong learning experience. And I think in this case scenario, it's gonna be a lifelong learning experience for this kid. He gonna be traumatized in a lot of ways by what went on and the type of situation and when he was facing, because he was facing life in his jail. He was facing life in jail. The media, he was facing the media.
Let me ask you a question, and I
Go
want to
ahead.
see your answer to this. You think he was sincere when he was up there crying and carrying on the stand?
Yes.
Yeah, he was fucked up. I was like, yeah, his white
I don't.
boy fucked
Yeah,
up.
yeah, yeah.
He got too much apple pie in his background. You know what I'm saying? Too much apple pie.
And then you got to think
Too
about this.
wholesome
Listen, you got to
apple
think about
pie.
this, bro. You got to
Just-
think about this, bro. I've had some white buddies that I played with on the football team, and like I've never seen none of them motherfuckers cry in a fight. None of that shit. I've never seen none of them cry.
Nah, he got emotional because he had to relive that event he was talking about. That shit caught him. Them demons ran up on his ass.
Yeah, because I mean, like, you got to think about this.
And they was clowning him. That's the whole thing. CNN, like Fag Lemon and them motherfuckers, they was clowning him. And I'm like, damn, I guess you be crying like that. You be catching back shots from your husband at night. You get home from work. Faggot ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Nah, because they won't even keep it real. I'm like, bro, you homo niggas is like that bad and shit with it. Like you would really sit there and say that this boy was not defending. So what somebody was up there smacking your faggot ass upside with a skateboard and they caught you sucking a dick behind that fucking garbage can and you popped him. Would you get mad at us?
It's possible
back there sucking dick?
It's possible he could try to be associated. Antifa wants his ass. There's a lot of people that's been after him. I done heard the Proud Boys been courting him. Yeah, he always be like that, Zert Slayer, man. He always like that. I let him do his thing, though. Go ahead.
Let's put one of them little Sebastian ass motherfuckers in play. Think about it. Think about the Sebastian ass motherfucker getting caught behind the burning garbage can, sucking off somebody, right? And he had a big ass AR-15, and they started beating him with a skateboard. Would y'all still say he'll be innocent for killing somebody? Or he should live behind the dumpster sucking that dick? Would y'all still be saying that, Don Lemon? Or would y'all say that was a truthful kill? Let's put the scenarios different. Because apparently the white boy was minding his business. He wasn't out there causing. He wasn't just pointing his thing at nobody. He was always like looking behind him like, yo, don't fuck with me because I got this sword for a reason. I will swing this goddamn sword if tempted. And he let it be known. And y'all was still fucking with him. You know what I'm saying?
But see, K's, it's people like Zert Slayer, who is actually a parent. This is exactly why he feel the way he does. He shouldn't have been in that situation around that hostile environment. That is a fact. That's why a lot of people
can't say that. Can't say that. You have a right to be any way you want to be.
No, Zert Slayer, we can't say he was minding his business, bro. I just played the video, we broke down clip by clip earlier in the day. He was there cleaning up graffiti. He was helping put out fires, and he was giving people medical assistance all throughout the day. And as the day went on, these groups of protesters got together, and he was still out there. Now, true indeed, at a certain time, you should have been your ass in the house.
No, you're telling the story wrong, Lux. You're telling the story completely wrong. You're telling everything wrong.
What do you mean I'm telling everything wrong? Because they said earlier in the day he was out there doing that stuff, bro.
But also he was working, doing other things. And what happened is it was a group of them that said, come on, let's hold this area down. That was a property owner that said, yeah, we called them down here. They never asked him his age. But they was already clicked up. It wasn't just him walking around with that thing. It was a group of them.
Okay, see, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
That's why I cut you off, because that's why I watched the whole trial, the whole shit that day. I watched all the closing arguments. Sat there, watched everything. That's why I'm saying I ain't listening to Mr. Dave. Okay. I watched this shit. And what it was, as the shit started getting more and more rowdier, he was over there trying to help people like, yo, and they started just wilding. He was like, yo, why y'all setting shit on fire? Niggas set a whole call out on fire. And so when they said the garbage,
all right, Zert Slayer, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you.
See, niggas don't even know that a whole car lot got set on fire out there by them savages. So they out there burning all kinds of shit up. Yeah. So I mean, you want somebody like I said, if it's a garbage can next to your crib burning and a motherfucker with an M16 comes and put it out, you gonna tell him he shouldn't have been there?
No, you gonna be happy he's there.
So that's what I'm saying.
You gonna be happy he's there.
He shouldn't have been there. Should be glad he was there. Unfortunately, some dickheads started fucking with him, and he popped them motherfuckers. That's it. Just like any other civilized motherfucker would do. You buy your gun for a reason.
All right, Zert Slayer.
Run up on you, pop his ass. Fuck him, yo.
But Zert Slayer said, tell your boy if he was my son, we gonna talk about his language.
Yeah. Guess what? Article 1, Section 2 of the Constitution. That's where I got my language from. And they told me 3/3 of a motherfucker with 3/5. I got the cussing ever since because it's still there to this fucking day. And so they take that shit out, I'm going to keep talking this shit. And we know that ain't going to never happen, so we know I ain't going to never stop talking shit. I don't give a fuck about this YouTube shit or this Facebook, none of this shit. They don't finance me.
Oh shit. Shit, man. Y'all is crazy. He is crazy though. Yeah, but seriously, America, I'm talking to y'all right now. I'm talking to all of the listeners, the viewers. I don't know if Kay's got us on Smoke City tonight. I just encourage you all. I encourage you all. We went over
actually,
facts.
The 420 show might be on right now.
We went over actual facts of the events that happened today that Kyle Rittenhouse allegedly committed these crimes that they accused him of.
No, ain't no alleged. He ain't no alleged. He popped the motherfucker.
No, he ain't been convicted, so it's alleged.
He ain't been convicted. No,
so it's alleged.
Ain't alleged. It's on tape. He popped the motherfucker.
Marv, what's good, brother? Marvin, what's good, bro?
About that. Ain't nobody say he ain't body nobody.
Hey, man, and I just want to say this too. I appreciate all my people over on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all, man.
The whole question is it self-defense or homicide? That's what's at question.
It's self-defense.
In my
it's
eyes,
clearly
it's
self-defense. Self-defense.
Anybody that enjoys their life is self-defense. Because if some savages get to chasing you, you got your shit on you, and you feel that you have no other choice but to lay that motherfucker down, that's exactly what you're gonna do.
That's what anybody in here. That's why I always listen, Kay.
And deal with this shit in that court later. But I'm going to fuck home tonight.
Kay,
I ain't going
this
to
is exactly why I shared this video with people that was talking shit. And after I shared the video and I told him everything that happened and why he was there at that particular moment, even past the whole parenting argument about, oh, well, he shouldn't have been there in that situation with a rifle, this, that, and the third. And then you look over the whole fact like he was out there helping people.
They don't care.
At the end of the day, he was literally out there helping people.
What if he was out there helping your child that shouldn't have been out there? What if he gave them assistance previously?
Man, I'm gonna say the
and they was able to get home?
If I was going to the hospital, why the fucking nurse got a gun? Nigga, no, period.
What?
Could they shoot up hospitals?
Because he was helping people. Look, y'all saying he was helping people.
He was, literally
was.
I'm not gonna put myself in those situations where, oh, we're all at a
Well, let me ask you a question. Are you a volunteer fire person?
I thought about it, but
no, I said, are you? I said, are you?
No.
But guess what? But guess what? He is. But he is. He was also a lifeguard.
Right to carry a gun.
Yeah, he had a right to carry a gun, and he's also a lifeguard. He's doing what's in his character. He's doing what's in his character.
Let her talk, guys. Let her talk.
Carry a gun. That's what you're saying. You're saying that people, period, deserve to carry a gun.
Yeah,
I don't believe that.
Why don't you feel you have your right? Wait. Let me answer this simple question. You don't feel that you have the right to bear arms, or you shouldn't have the right to bear arms. That's what you're telling me?
I feel like it shouldn't be like that, but because of the way things, because everybody don't deserve a gun. Everybody is not.
It has nothing to do with that, but
I agree that everybody shouldn't have guns
to carry a gun.
I agree everybody shouldn't have guns
because
guns don't kill people.
So you saying hold on. You saying a person that had a job in that community as a lifeguard, had a volunteer job as a volunteer fire person. He also was a volunteer police cadet. He's not qualified to carry a firearm also, but he's qualified to save your life, but he's not qualified to defend his while he's saving yours? That's what you're saying? Because those are the facts.
I'm saying that everybody do not have the mentality to carry a gun if they grown.
I didn't ask you that. That's not what I asked you. I asked you about this person. I said this is his credential. This is a fact. He is a lifeguard. He is a volunteer fire person, and he's a volunteer police cadet. So you're gonna say he's qualified to save your life, but he's not qualified to protect his own while he's doing it? That's what you're saying?
What kind of place? See that? But what kind of place is he at?
I ain't asked you that. He's at the
I'm trying to answer your question. No, I do not. I'm not going to the hospital.
Okay, but he's at the beach where people could drown.
To the hospital and then all the nurses is having guns. What the fuck?
But guess what? The security guard downstairs got a gun.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, but there's something wrong with that.
Buts.
I feel like, listen.
What's wrong with that?
Hold on, listen. I feel like police officers shouldn't use guns. If you're a police officer and you sign your papers,
live in your fairy tale land, yo. Live in your fairy tale land. Fuck out of here.
Period.
Live in a
You
fairy
should be able
tale
to handle
land.
your hands with your fucking hands, bro. Period.
All right,
And that's
here,
what's
Jay,
wrong
we'll
with
still
It
be
ain't
here, bro.
happening. Caveman days over. Since gunpowder came out, that shit ain't happening no more. Fuck that. That's been since the early 1500s. Now what you gonna do? 1400s or 1300s. I'm sorry,
I'm gonna
sometime
carry
around
me
there.
a gun. I'm gonna carry me a gun and I'm gonna get my gun
I
like
did. So what's wrong with that man defending his life? If he can save a life, why he can't defend his life?
I'm just saying it's hard to
You ain't
say
saying
if it's
shit.
bullshit or not because he was
Nah, you
carrying
ain't
the
saying
gun.
shit. Answer the common sense
No,
question.
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's hard to say if
David
he
Volich,
was
you
not.
say
blow us
Rittenhouse.
up.
You say Rittenhouse is guilty.
portraying-
Why do you say he's guilty, David?
blow
After
us
they get done,
motherfuckers.
why you think Rittenhouse is guilty?
I'm just
Rittenhouse,
saying.
that's what he called him. Rittenhouse. Why you think he's guilty, brother? But go ahead, Ms. High Class. What you was just saying?
I'm saying that you can't tell when a person's on bullshit if they can carry if they're capable of carrying a gun or not. If every fucking crazy person can carry a gun, we can't tell which ones is on bullshit.
How's that man crazy? Where's that man
Listen,
crazy at?
He's helping people. What if he was helping people just to start some bullshit?
That wasn't what he was there for, though.
But he wasn't.
He
But he
wasn't.
wasn't. So now what? Now you making up shit.
You said he
Now you
pointed
sound
the
like
gun.
fucking
I'm not
politician.
making
David
up shit. I'm not
Volich, you said he
making up
pointed
shit.
the
Some
gun
people think
first.
this way.
Wait. David
Yeah,
Volich.
no, that's why y'all fucked up and be in the position y'all in life.
Excuse me, y'all too. David Volich, you said he pointed the gun first. That wasn't the case, bro. That's not facts.
That's
He
not a fact.
started the hostility. That's not a fact. See, a
That's
lot of
not a
y'all,
fact.
a lot of
That's
y'all
a
don't
lie.
even know he was
Listen to
there
Dave.
to help people.
Listen
He was
to
there to
Dave. That
help
was
people.
improving.
And then we just broke the video down clip by clip. The man was attacked. When did he attack anybody? When did he provoke anybody? When was he the aggressor in this situation? And we need to start looking at the facts and not what's politicized.
You know what?
But go ahead.
Fuck niggas. Niggas don't look at the facts. Let niggas be stuck up and confused where the fuck they at.
Because this is ridiculous here that we even having this
picking
discussion.
cotton, niggas.
I watched
That's all y'all do
I
anyway,
watched
cotton
the
pickers.
video. I watched the video multiple times. I just played it on the show here a second ago of the events that happened leading up to it. Them laser pointers. Let me tell you this, man. The kid was out there. He ain't touched nobody. He ain't shoot nobody. He didn't provoke nobody to do anything. From what I saw, this is what I saw with my own eyes. They attacked that young man. He tried to run away from the situation. He was attacked again. Now, put yourself in his shoes. If you were there in that situation, if people started to do those things to you, what would you do?
Shoot that.
You
nigga.
said tomorrow he walks free. And that's my point. A lot of people about to be upset that this brother is going to be found not guilty.
Hey, George
I
Zimmerman
don't
still
understand
works
that.
for Earth. I don't hear that
After what
shit.
I saw, that's a clear case of self-defense, and people could be mad at me for saying what I saw. From
Hey,
looking
be
into
fucking
what I
bad.
looked into, hey, man, you said, why did they attack? That's a question we don't know.
But see,
That's a
since
question we don't know. All I
we
know
know-
is,
no,
listen,
we
listen.
know exactly why.
All I know
They
is,
started
listen,
calling
listen.
him and them other white men a bunch of niggas, and that's when the shit popped off. I'm telling you. And he got separated from the crew, and they started chasing his ass.
Because that shit
That's
crazy.
what the
Because from
fuck
what I
happened.
saw, what we all saw was him running with a gun. Think about
Before he
that.
busted.
Think
Before
about
he
that.
busted.
He is running away with a gun. You see the
So-
dude?
Wasn't
Wait,
somebody shooting
y'all
at him
talk about
beforehand?
it?
Somebody was shooting in the air.
No, the
behind
dude
him?
was shooting up in the air. He was
Behind
shooting
him.
the gun
He
in the
don't know.
air. He was shooting
You
the gun in
think
the
about
air.
it. You standing behind you and you hear fucking somebody busting behind you, like, oh shit. He didn't start busting. Then he's like looking around, like, let me get the fuck up out of here. You niggas is busting. Because I know if I bust this thing, somebody will get hurt. So
Yeah.
we get the fuck up out of here.
And
That's
like
what
people
we
need to
did.
take certain things into consideration. And then on top of that,
Yo,
after he
you
shot
know
the
what?
dude, he sat there to try to make sure dude was all right for a split second before he took off running.
Yo, B,
I'm
you see,
chasing
this
him
is a
because he
perfect-
was
yo,
shooting
look,
motherfuckers. You said they was chasing him because he
Look,
was shooting motherfuckers.
This is the perfect
I didn't see him shooting at
example.
motherfuckers. I didn't see him shooting
Hold
at
up.
people, Dave.
Lux, peep it, Lux. This is a perfect example to see who's programmed and who use their own fucking brains and what they see with their own eyes. If they listen to Fag Lemon and what's that other faggot motherfucker that come on CNN, all them other
The
bitch ass
person who
niggas,
attacked
then
him
you know,
had
then you
just
know they
gotten out of the
fucking around.
hospital. He went not okay in the head, unfortunately. He shouldn't have attacked him. What in your right mind makes you attack a person with an AR-15 assault rifle? What makes you chase a person with an AR-15 assault rifle?
What, looking for a death wish?
This is my point about what I'm making. Like, the lie is more entertaining. People don't like the truth, and we always say that, Marvin Odom. People could not stand the truth nowadays, man, but they accept these motherfucking lies all day, which you done heard on TV. I saw with my own 2 eyes what the fuck happened right here. You cannot tell me that wasn't self-defense. You cannot put me in that situation and me not do it. I wouldn't have done the same thing. Now, we have Mr. David Volich over here that's making claims of he was pointing the laser at people. I don't think that was the case.
Where did he get the laser from? He never had a laser on him. So how you going to point something he doesn't have?
You talking about the laser that was on the gun. I don't think that was the case.
There was no laser on the gun. It was no laser on the gun because the gun was in court. There was no laser scope on the gun. It was in court today. See, if motherfuckers will watch shit instead of getting information from
it was in self-defense, Marvin Odom. You're absolutely right.
The prosecutor took the assault rifle and pointed it at the fucking jury today and said, I don't know if it's loaded. But at the same time, there was no scope on it. So throw that lie out the
pointing the AR-15 and is an aggressive posture. I agree, but I don't think he pointed at nobody. He never. It ain't no thing from what I saw. He never pointed. Has anyone ever pointed a gun at you? Yes, sir.
And you pop their ass when they do it.
Yes, sir.
That's exactly what he did. Because when that nigga popped that 9 at him, he popped his ass.
And like I say, man,
he pointed, and then he pointed, then he popped.
Like I say, so watching and seeing everything, David, you really think that he should go to jail for murder. You don't think that he should. You don't think he was acting in self-defense in that whole situation, even though you seen he was the person that was running away. It's like this. Let me make an example. Right here in Ohio, this is how the laws is set up. You can't shoot nobody if they running out your door. It's no longer self-defense once they got their back turned. And I'm pretty sure this is the same thing in this scenario. He was running away. He was on the ground when he shot the other dude. Wasn't he on the ground, Case?
He was on his
Everybody
back,
that watched, he was on the
hit
ground.
Him with a skateboard.
He was on the ground. He was trying to run away with a gun. People overlook that shit. Any gun owner who sees the real-time video is going with self-defense. You don't even have to be a gun owner to know what the fuck common sense is.
All you got to do is use your own brain. Stop listening to CNN and them faggot-ass Lemon, that faggot-ass. What's that other faggot name? One of the white boy, Gloria Vanderbilt's son.
There you go.
Cooper motherfucker, faggot. Nah, because motherfuckers be on this faggot shit. Always listen to these faggots. And these faggots turn shit around.
I just tell people, it like Hair Jill said in the beginning, it's a shame that this shit is being politicized to the level that it's being politicized to where it's actually causing division amongst people. And this is why I say it.
It has to be. Because they use the name Black Lives Matter that's ran by George Soros.
You say they were trying to stop an active shooter from getting away, but Kyle Rittenhouse wasn't a shooter. How many people was out there with weapons?
He wasn't the first to shoot.
He wasn't an active shooter, though. That's my whole point. What you think about the lone survivor?
He testified in court that he pointed his handgun at that man while he was laying on his back. And that's why the fuck he got shot.
Yep.
He testified in court and said that. He said, yeah, I pointed my gun at him.
Yep.
He said, oh, you pointed your gun at him.
Now, this is fact.
Yeah.
This is
said,
fact.
oh, well, that's why he popped your punk ass. He had a cell phone in one hand to record himself pointing his gun at him to shoot him. And before he could pull the trigger, money let off on his ass. So, oh, word? It's like that? And they said he was within 4 feet of him. Yo, the defense attorney had the tape measure in the court, pulled the tape measure out. Like, here, me measure 4 feet to the jury box where I'm standing. The jury was like, damn, is that close?
Yes.
Yeah, that's 4 feet.
Everything was
starting to think.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, Miss Hot-Class.
No, go
ahead. Go ahead, beautiful. Do your thing. Go ahead.
Because they legalized carrying weapons, and you don't have to have a license. That's they dumbass problem. So that's why that's why everybody is beefing over that shit. Because everybody
ain't nobody beefing over that. No, that's white man land. You see, the white folks though they ain't shooting at one another unless the real shit go down. So you don't hear about this shit all the time. You don't hear about this shit. Because they got control now. You put a bunch of niggas in that area with guns, it's going to be shooting all the time. That's what niggas do. Shoot up everything. I can walk around this big-ass cannon open, I'm busting this motherfucker. Nigga, they still for no reason. People everywhere, they just shooting up the whole fucking shit. The niggas don't be civilized with it. We all know this for a fact. Don't act like this ain't true.
Hey,
What about
man.
them kids over there in your neighborhood, Lux, over the summertime, when them straight bullets went through them people's house and killed that little boy?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying.
Out
That's
there
what,
in the
that's
neighborhood,
that's
for
irresponsible.
no damn reason.
That's irresponsible gun owners, and that
And when
it
they
goes
some
back to
teens,
this. They some
when they
teenagers.
some teens,
But yes,
thank
they were.
you.
Yes, they
It was
were.
a
It was
handgun. What kind of gun was it?
14 9 millimeter.
Yeah, shoot up a damn house. No
Yeah,
goddamn
man.
reason.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I agree with Ms. High Class and Bougie. Everybody does not need to be a gun owner. Like I always say, it's not the gun that kill people. It's the people that kill people with the guns. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Hey, the guns is not just mysteriously jumping up and shooting people. It's people shooting people with guns. That's the issue. Do a lot of people got mental health and mental illnesses and they don't need to have guns? If you're bipolar, you got any type of mental illness, period. No, you should not be a licensed gun owner. But the people that are licensed gun owners, if you are in a state to where you're not even required to have a fucking license to carry a weapon, all you got to do is show that you show ownership of the gun. Like it shouldn't be a problem, period. This is my whole point of what I'm making. The guns get into the wrong hands of the wrong people. In this case scenario, could we say it got into the hands of a child and he was the wrong person? Absolutely, we could say that. Can we say that he was there to cause trouble? No, we cannot say that. What we can say is he defended himself. That's my personal opinion. Everybody else have theirs. We're in a state of emergency here in Rochester, New York. That's what you say here, Jill. Marvin Odom, I just don't like them trolling the verdict pick with the judge and gaslighting on social media and the news. Absolutely, but ain't that's what the news do nowadays. The news is very, very toxic nowadays. The news it's not facts anymore. It's opinions. After he realized he had fucked up bringing an AR to the protest in a hostile crowd, he knew the danger. Absolutely,
He wasn't
David.
the only one.
Go
He
ahead,
wasn't
Case.
the only one out there. That's the
That's
whole
the
thing
fact-
with it.
that's the
It was
fact that
a
people
crew of
listen.
them. It was a crew of people that was out there just protecting property. He was among them. He just got separated when them motherfucking crackers started calling him a bunch of niggas with them other white folks. See, motherfuckers don't look all the facts and it's just talking.
So
but
wait.
don't know shit.
Let me ask Dave this question.
Let me tell you
ask
something.
Dave, let me ask Mr.
Intelligence. People show intelligence when they sit there and talk about shit. They level of intelligence when they talk about shit. Don't know what the fuck they talking about because everything they talk about is not factual. Why? Because they didn't go to the facts. They went to Mr. They. They don't go
And
to
see,
the facts.
this is what I want to ask Mr. David Volich. Let me ask you this: just because he knew the danger and it was a hostile crowd, he deserves to go to jail for murder? You said they weren't protecting shit, David Volich. How do you know that? How do you know that? It's been several people on their accounts
on video
that said that it's on video.
He was putting out fires.
Not in the accounts of several people. What was going on? What he was there for? Now, I'm just telling you facts, bro. Like, look it up. Have you been actually watching the case and keeping up with what's going on within this
Of course
trial?
not. He been watching.
Now, I just want to
Fag
ask him, or are you just listening to opinion that you see on how can I say it on primetime news,
Fag
man?
Lemon.
J-Rock, the first shooter, was guilty of 11 counts of sexual assault of 5 young boys. He was bipolar on medication. That day, he broke his ankle monitor and assaulted his girlfriend. J-Rock, facts.
That's why
Facts.
I'm integrated right now. Fuck him. Like you
Facts.
always said, I'm glad my
How would he say, get that
client is
pedophile
bad.
out of here?
Get
Facts.
his faggot ass out of here. He touching little boys and shit.
He
Some
put out the
fucked up
fire. He
lies.
started and said he would kill him before the night was over.
Oh, so you gonna threaten my life and I got this big ass cannon on me? Okay, come over here and fuck with me. Come invade my space. Oh, so you gonna kill me? Well, I got this.
You
big
said they
ass
wasn't.
cannon
You
on
said
me.
they wasn't hired.
Okay.
You said they wasn't hired. He
ain't gotta be
volunteered.
hired.
See, y'all missing the point. He was a lifeguard. He was a volunteer firefighter. He had family in Kenosha. People don't know the facts behind this
his
shit, bro.
Father, his grandmother, he even worked there as a lifeguard. So that means he getting W-2s. Kenosha in that part of Illinois he lived from is only a few miles away. It's not like it's just a suburb. He just going across the border.
Yeah,
Acting like
but
he
see,
going,
listen,
he done
we
went all the
we
way
can
over here.
listen.
Shit.
And
You
this my
400
thing. And this my thing.
miles.
Why do people want this kid to be guilty in this situation? After we
Because
didn't seen
he
the
was at
facts
a
of it.
bla-
After we
listen,
didn't seen the facts of it.
Listen, he was at a Black Lives Matter rally shooting at the protesters. That's what the
He
nigga,
said
that's what the
he said
dumb
fuck off
idiots
with the
say.
CNN shit getting old. I mean, no, I mean it sounds like you getting your
Why?
information from
Yeah, you sound like you like fag lemon going home getting back
no,
shots.
no, I'm just saying it sounds like you
crap.
getting your information from some fucked up sources. That's all I'm saying. If you listen to CNN, if you listen to Young Turks to a certain degree, if you listen to Roland Martin and all of this other bullshit, you listening to some biased shit,
Why
bro.
y'all just didn't look at the courtroom trial?
That's my thing, and that's my thing about people. Listen, wait, case. I'm gonna get deeper than that. That's my thing about people not researching shit, not looking up shit on their own, and not believing what the fuck they see with their own two lies. They get fed this bullshit garbage, and they don't go back. They don't look at the videos. They don't watch the testimony. They don't watch the trial of what actually happened in the fucking events. People don't even read the fucking reports.
You know why? They're too busy going picking somebody else.
But they want to say they want to say what they think they know. And I'm just telling you my opinion, bro.
Shit.
You got your opinion, David. You get what I'm saying? No, David, you got your opinion, my brother. I got my opinion too. And I'm just keeping it 1,000 with you, man. Listen, if you was in that situation, what you would have done? What you would have done?
Gun legal or not?
Yeah, exactly. What the hell you would have done in that situation? That's my biggest question I had of people after they see what the fuck took place. No matter what the fuck you was there for or not. To me, what I saw, from what I heard, and what I have gathered throughout all of this shit, that he wasn't there starting shit. He wasn't there being the aggressor. He wasn't there fucking with people. He was actually doing some right shit. But people want to make a whole different narrative because they watching this bullshit that they see on news, which is not facts. It's not facts. That shit is all opinion based. But you keep on feeding yourself that shit, bro. I just tell you this, man, before you speak and before you talk on certain situations, man, look up the facts, get the information, look up the case number, bro. Pull everything up.
Hey, Lux.
Everything there. Everything there, what happened. But go ahead, Case.
That nigga believe in the Tooth Fairy.
You say I wouldn't bring Full Metal Jackets to a hostile crowd. That's your thinking. How old are you, Mr. David Vogt? I want to ask you that. How do you know? How old
listen, a bullet, a bullet.
You know, because people missing
nigga,
the point.
A bullet is a bullet.
People missing the point. People missing the point. This is a 16, 17-year-old kid.
Listen, that's stupid right there. A bullet is a fucking bullet.
Yes, it is. No, I'm just asking a simple question. You said you wouldn't bring a Full Metal Jacket to a hostile crowd, but you missing my point of what you would have done in that situation.
Oh, so you would have brought the gun.
And you 38 years old. See, you a grown ass. Wait. He is a grown ass man. We talking about a mind of an adolescent, my brother. We talking about a 15, 16-year-old. Go ahead, Case.
He said he would bring the gun though.
No, he didn't say he'd bring a gun. He didn't say he'd bring a gun. He said he wouldn't bring a Full Metal Jacket to a hostile crowd.
But I mean, you bringing the gun though, right? He didn't say he wasn't gonna bring the gun. He said he wouldn't bring that type of ammunition. He didn't say he wouldn't bring the pistol.
But see, at 38, 30, when you was 17, and when you was 15, 16, and 17, bro, you had a whole different thought process, bro. Your mind wasn't even fully developed to make the right type of decisions in that situation. I shouldn't be in this type of situation with a gun. But unfortunately, like I say, this was a kid that was in the wrong place at the wrong motherfucking time. Do he deserve to spend the rest of his life in jail? No, he does not. No, he don't.
He went out there fucking with nobody.
No, he wouldn't. I didn't see that.
That's the whole thing.
I didn't see that. Nobody. I didn't read that. None of that. The only thing I got from it, the only thing I got from it was people who was thinking from a parental point of view of that child shouldn't have been there. That was an irresponsible situation from a gun. I mean, a situation for a gun owner to put himself in, and all of this other stuff. He there, but that doesn't take away about the current events and the facts of the events, bro. That's crazy.
Go
ahead.
Defend himself. Got the right to defend himself. Period.
That's crazy. Miss High Class, what you got to say, sweetheart?
Oh no, man. I'm learning more and more just by listening to y'all talk.
But why you just don't go look at what happened for yourself?
Because
and just watch all the evidence.
Go see what happened for myself because I followed the Zinderman case and I definitely slowed down and following cases like this because I didn't know Wisconsin legalized guns like that. What if they do that here? I'm gonna have to carry a gun just so I won't be in a situation like that.
Lux, what's the gun laws in your state? I thought you lived in your state.
But I just feel like it's
Oh, you gotta have a you gotta have a CCW
man.
here.
It's posting every story. I hope he's not guilty, and by seeing the video, I hope he get away. And if he has to do time, I hope that it's just what 2 years or something like that because
Life.
it can't be life, man.
He said
What do you mean? But it is life. You're saying it can't be.
If
I'm
it's
telling
life,
you
then
what
it's
it
gonna
is.
be another riot. Period. If
Who
it's life,
cares?
it's another riot. Period.
It's always riots here. That's nothing new. It's always riots in America. That is nothing new.
Hey, but we about to get off into the smoke break though before we ride up out of here. Do anybody want to shout out the weed sponsors that they got today? What y'all niggas over there smoking on?
Some kind of cookie shit. I don't know. You make niggas
It's
always
high class. You ain't over there smoking today. You ain't getting your smoke on.
No,
Sure
I ain't got nothing. I'm sober today. I'm learning some shit today.
Man, I've been on this backpack, boys. But yeah, we about to get off into the smoke break. You already know what time it is. Chris Crown, Billy Official, Round Away. Make sure y'all go check them out on all platforms: Apple Music, Spotify. You get what I'm saying? Tidal, YouTube. They all over the fucking place, going crazy. Make sure y'all go check him out on IG. I think it is I am just Crown. I believe. I don't want to be wrong on that. J Rock, you say I agree he shouldn't have been there, but he did. He didn't want his dad's town to be destroyed. If the police and guard were allowed to defend the city, he never would have been there. I agree, J Rock. I definitely agree, bro. Definitely agree, bro. But it ain't over here, Jill. We be right back. We just about to get off into the smoke break real quick. Y'all stick around. Y'all check out Chris Crown, Bill Official, Round Away. Y'all can go check him out on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music. We'll be right back. Right back, y'all.
Hey, yo, y'all niggas know what fucking time is, yo, right? Yo, back up. Yo, pass that back, bro. Yo, pass that back, bro. Pass that back, bro. Pass that back, bro. That's in the back, bro.
He be round away. I've been riding daddy and my little baby, that's my gunner. Call my block the label, how they boosting up my numbers. All these diamonds on me dancing, I might have to snipe me something. They told me vibe like Kodak on this bitch, man, don't be humble. They told me vibe like Kodak on this bitch, man, just don't mumble. No Tarzan, we all fam, you ain't no lion in this jungle. Them wolves get on your scent, boy, they gon' hunt you. Broke my hand, I'm scrapper, but next time it ain't no punching. Niggas dunking, ain't no alley-oops. I could rally troops for my youngins in Giuseppe shoes. Try and make the news to my OGs in that silken cloth. Trust they break you off, but I come through like Kendrick Atlas and be gone. Saint Laurent established, I ain't no savage, I'm a god. Them carrots you rock cloudy without the sun. Where they from? This that slum shit. 4 niggas, 8 guns, 1 whip. Try to zo, they booming till that drum click. Boom, we be round away. Shit could go wrong at any time of day. My mama pray, cross me and you gone, that's all I'm trying to say. Shit sound like Griselda in the building when it's time to pay. Players never hate, my niggas shine away. We be round away, hitters moving white and green all kind of way. Grinding for my kids and to get my mama straight. We be round away, boy they act a fool if they see you shine away. No P5, that P9 gon' blow your mind today.
I'm on the South Block chillin', hit the South Block villain. Be cool round here before my shooters start tripping. The one who runs his mouth, yeah, becomes the first victim. He was acting a fool, so the goons had to clip him. We be moving in silence, you want it, then we bring violence. I always listen to OGs when they was kicking that science. I done swam with the sharks, done slept with the lions. I held the gun on my own, squeezed the trigger, kept firing. We put in work in this air, so let's make one thing clear. My heart pump, no fear, just in case you come near. Got a 40 on the waist to make you disappear. Mr. Magician, poof, now you gone in the air. They say we worthless, we don't deserve this. Killing everything we touch and nail shit on purpose. Remember back in them days when they used to curve us? Now we walking in the room, we making them nervous.
We be riding away, shit could go wrong at any time of day. My mama pray, cross me and you gone, that's all I'm trying to say. Shit sound like Griselda in the building when it's time to pay. Players never hate, my niggas shine away. We be riding away, hitters moving white and green, all kind of weight. Grinding for my kids and to get my mama straight. We be riding away, boy they act a fool if they see you shine away. No P5, that P9 gon' blow your mind today.
Brooklyn definitely in the building. Chris Crown, Bill Official, round the way. Make sure y'all go follow them. Check this shit out on all streaming platforms. Instagram, Billy Official 718, Just Crown 718. Make sure y'all go check the brothers out. They got dope projects. Hey, man, I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed. But back to this shit. Y'all already know what time it is. It's your boy Luxury, the most expensive nigga rolling, a.k.a. DJ Easy Dick to your bitch up, b.k.a. Mr. Shoving Wood, whatever is good. And, of course, I'm in the building with my favorite DJ motherfucking K's. And we got the lovely, beautiful Miss High Class and Bougie in the building, even though we've been dominating the conversation. So we kind of going to talk about different little shit this time, but everybody's seen the title. We got a lot of opinions about this Kyle Rittenhouse situation. You know what I mean? We got people coming from different directions. People think he should be innocent. People think he's guilty. I mean, we all have our point of views about it, but at the end of the day, the biggest question you have to ask yourself, will justice be served? If he's guilty, will it be served? If he's innocent, will it be served in your eyes? Me personally, I put my whole opinion out there based upon the facts that I've seen in this case, that this brother definitely, it was self-defense. So we'll move on from that. I want to talk about one of K's favorite subjects, you know what I mean? Because he always going off on this chick for some odd reason. Did you hear about this report released over the weekend that claims there's a severe dysfunction in the White House between Vice President Kamala Harris and President Joe Biden? See, there's some CNN bullshit. The CNN article says Harris feels sidelined and constrained politically. While White House Press Secretary Jen Psaki tweeted last night, in the defense of Harris, for anyone who needs to hear it, Vice President is not only a vital partner to at POTUS, but a bold leader who has taken on key important challenge facing the country, from voting rights to addressing root causes of migration and expanding broadband. Bro. Hey, man, what's everybody's biggest fear? That the old man croaks over and die and this bitch takes over? Yeah, I called y'all Vice President a bitch. I said it.
Fuck that bitch.
I'll give that all y'all want to. If y'all know the history of her and her responsibility of putting African American and Latinos in jail, her track record for that shit, motherfucker.
This motherfucker's still locked up because of that bitch.
Yeah, man. It's
hiding
wild,
evidence,
wild,
throwing away evidence. You know what I'm saying?
Miss Class, what do you think? Do you think Miss Kamala Harris is a? How can I say it? She's an idol. She's someone to look up to. She's an inspiration. Do you feel that way about Miss Kamala Harris?
Hell no.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way that I feel about Trump with her. You know, if you make it to the top, you deserve it. You definitely deserve it. So whatever.
Damn.
Whatever.
You're that case.
Look, it doesn't matter who you is. She said her mind and she did the impossible.
I mean, she sucked dick all the way to the top. You ain't lying. Start out with Mayor Willie Brown. Bro, that's a fact. Look at Willie Brown, Mayor of San Francisco. His wife in one arm and that bitch in the other. That's a fact. Don't start no shit with me.
Mayor Willie Brown.
Somebody
Y'all
shit
keep
down there.
asking me about shit I don't know about.
You don't spit the signs with me. I know about these motherfuckers. I know the gangsters.
No, you know what'd be crazy though, when you actually tell somebody what actually happened and the facts behind some shit, and they be like, "Oh shit." They be like dumbfounded in a lot of ways, bro. It just be like, "Come on,
that's surprising. I hope she didn't do that. That's why I couldn't really say nothing. I feel.
She said she hope.
But see, this the chick that people voted for. Y'all be saying y'all don't be knowing who the fuck y'all voting for. What the hell they stand for? Huh?
You
was one of those ones that didn't vote?
I feel like we the sheep. I feel like we the sheep, and we choosing which one is gonna eat us first, the wolf or the lion. So
No, you need one to eat me, so I ain't choosing shit.
oh, it's a
Hey,
figure.
I feel that though. I feel you. I feel that like a motherfucker. Damn. But I feel that though. Ain't that one of you motherfuckers eat me? Shit, ain't no picking nothing. Who go eat me? What?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna eat goddamn.
Yeah, right.
Shit. I'm the
fuck?
Motherfuckers gonna eat.
Whose head I'm gonna have
you
first?
Yeah, who the fuck? I'm gonna eat off of that. Shit, everybody gonna eat. It's gonna be me. Goddamn, I'm the king. I eat first. Goddamn.
No, I was listening to Miss High Class and Bougie. What else was you saying though, sweetheart? What you say?
I said, that's why I feel the same way. You know, I feel like they just, I don't know, they just rulers. They just the kings and queens that we choose over. I don't know. I said I was finished. I was finished when I said I feel like which one is gonna eat us first, the wolf or the lion. So that's my point right there. But I do need to study. I need to know what's going on so I can know who to run from when the shit get real. When shit really get real, who to run from?
It been real. It only get real about a day.
Yes, it does.
Nah, you said that before too. It ain't affecting me now. It's gonna be
I'm
another
gonna
vote.
keep it real with y'all, man. I'm one of those people that like really has a problem with her. If something happened to the president of the United States, her stepping in, man, because it's just like I don't think she has the temperament to be a president. Like you just got to think of people's intentions sometimes. Like if you fuck your way to the top, what else you would do? Mm-hmm. You hear me? If you fuck your way to the top, what else are you willing to do?
She wanted to be a partner in this law firm in California back in the day before she ran for political office. So it was this NBA player. I ain't gonna name him. He was a part. He was, he was a big client, one of their biggest clients. So she made sure they didn't got some pussy, so she get that spot.
You see what I mean? That a bitch.
That's a nasty bitch.
That she played the role of a madame and shit. You hear what I'm saying? This the people don't fuck with her. The people don't be understanding certain shit and who, like, man. I look at some of these politicians. First of all, I be thinking in my mind, like, what the fuck does it take to be the president of the United States? What does it take? Does it simply just take a vote from people?
Hell no.
Yeah, like, what does it take to get to that position to say, oh, I want to run for the president of the United States? Like, that's crazy as fuck. See, that's why I love Kanye West, because Kanye West got so much money, and he's just like, I don't know what else to do. I'm into fashion. I'm into this. Fuck it. I'm going to try to run for president of the United States.
He should do it again. I'll vote for that nigga. I'll make me go vote.
You say you going to vote for Brother Kanye?
I'll vote for my brother. I ain't fucking these crackers. Yo, John, hit me up, nigga. Make me secretary of keeping shit in order.
Yeah, like seriously, like you see Brother Kanye president of the United States, and see people think he crazy, and I be trying to tell people like, okay, yeah, he does have a lot of money, but do you hear? For him to get in that position, he has to be intelligent enough to maneuver through certain things and outthink people to get to the status of where he's at right now. Why wouldn't you want a person like that can lead you? A strategic person. He's not. Let's think about this. Everybody not all the way there when it comes to certain shit. Let's just be honest. Like the brother, why put him on medication and all of this other shit and see how can I say it? You see a shell of himself, and then when he off that medication, that's the Kanye that you get on Drink Champs. You hear me, Case? Oh, yeah, when everybody ain't in his business and he ain't got them folks
they try to calm that nigga down. See, John, that's you fucked up. You should have told me you had this nigga, because I'd have made sure. You think billions now? Man, listen, you had me in that circle? I kept all these crackers in check. Day one. All you little Fosse boys, y'all got the fuck up out the way. And he'd have never wore that goddamn skirt and that kilt bullshit. Niggas, you crazy? Fashion. Nigga, if you don't put on some fucking Timbs or some Kakuchi, whatever the fuck you want to name them, Yeezy Timbs, you ain't gonna wear that goddamn rag around you ain't no Scottish nigga. Fuck wrong with you?
Yeah, bro, it's just.
Oh, yo, you see that picture of this bitch ass Kid Cudi in a goddamn wedding dress?
Yeah, man, with a white dude.
Fuck wrong with this nigga, man?
Dude.
He gay.
That nigga ain't gay, man.
Listen, man, I don't give a fuck if he a cocksucker. What you doing walking around like that?
What you say, Case? I'm not walking around like that, period. I don't know where that type of shit come from. I don't give a fuck
if a nigga a cocksucker. But why you just gonna be discrediting rest of brothers and sisters dressing like that in public, nigga? I want to see that shit. Now, right there, he should be thrown in jail for that. I don't give a fuck. Dress like a bitch in public. Yeah, fuck that gun. Dress like a bitch. That hurt my eyes, man. Fuck out of here. See that shit? I be out here cussing. You confusing the children. You out here looking like a grown ass bitch. Fuck wrong with you? Ugly
man.
one at that. Give a fuck.
Yeah, man, this whole, like, I don't know. That's why I asked Miss High Class, you know what I mean? Because she's an African-American young lady, and maybe Miss Kamala Harris inspires her to get to a position of power like that. But you said, I can't knock it if she fucked her way to get to the top. And that's my biggest question that I got now. If someone's willing to fuck their way to the top, what else are they willing to do?
Bro, so you want to get on your hands and knees to get to the top?
No,
Miss
I
Bougie?
know.
Why
You
not?
say what?
Just, let's say this. Let's say this. This guy got the keys to your future. He said, just come over here and put it in your mouth. That's all. Just put it in your mouth.
No, I'm cool because he gonna be that same person that's gonna try me when I get there.
No. I'm the one that's gonna get you there, but you have to put it in your mouth first.
No, you the person, and since you waving that to me in front of me like that, I'm gonna know that you one of the enemies that's in my corner.
No, I'm not gonna wave it. You're just gonna get on your hands and knees and put it in your mouth. I'm not waving.
No, that's waving.
Right the fuck up. That's how they gonna do.
Waving. No, bro, because I'm gonna have to take you out when I get to the top.
What?
I'm gonna have to take him out. If she had to fuck her way all the way to the top, like how y'all say she did, she gonna have to take out all them dudes that's against her because one day they gonna be like, damn.
Take them out how? Take them out how?
That, and then they gonna try to knock her out of her chair.
You can't take
no. That wasn't the answer to the question. I said if a woman is willing to fuck her way to the top, what else is she willing to do once she get there? That's the thing. People got to start thinking about this shit. I'm not trying to bash Kamala Harris or nothing right now, but people don't understand the history of Kamala Harris. Y'all don't understand the type of shit she has done.
See, maybe Simple P need to inform y'all what type of bitch she is.
Man, what did he say? You
I'm just saying, you know what he will say. You know what he will say. He got strong testimony over these hoes. He know. He'll probably respect the gangster that hoe.
Because I feel like this, man.
She ain't on his track. You know what I mean?
I feel like this, and I always say this: if you qualify for the position, and you know what the fuck you doing, and you actually are beneficial, you don't have to fuck your way to the top. That's my point. But go ahead.
Her position is on her back. That's what she got to qualify for.
But that's crazy. That's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I don't know why.
Like I said, y'all niggas voted for these fucking cocksuckers, and y'all paying $3.50 or more a gallon for gasoline. You're paying 20-30% more at the pumps. I mean, at the grocery stores. This is what y'all voted for. Y'all said anything better than Trump. These was y'all exact word, and y'all getting it, and y'all paying for this shit. And this shit is funny. Glad I hedged my bets in a different direction,
bro. You gotta listen.
This shit is funny, man.
And then
it's funny.
And let me say this, she don't have to answer the question if she don't have an answer to it. But I want to get to this other news, and this is it's some funny shit. 480 pound.
I ain't getting a chance to answer.
Oh, well, go ahead, give me an answer then. Go ahead.
Shit.
That shit is questionable though. If she get to the top like that, what's she gonna do at the top? So I understand what you're saying, but
shit, you don't know.
No, we're not just talking about the top. We ain't talking about the top. We talking about the leader of the so-called free world.
Yeah, I know. I mean, what's the worst you can do?
And let me make this disclaimer.
Shit.
Wait. And let me make this disclaimer for people that come in here and think, oh, this is a liberal show. Listen, I don't subscribe to none of that shit. None of it. Liberal, conservatism. I'm not into none of that shit. Go ahead.
Look, I am a true conservative because I always said them niggas should have went back home in 1492. They should have took their asses back home and stayed home. I'm a true conservative.
Who is they?
That motherfucking Columbus and the rest of them drunk ass motherfuckers that brought them rats and all that shit to our fucking shores and salmon, famine and disease and all that shit. Them motherfuckers. They should have took their ass the fuck back where the fuck they came from and stayed their ass there. I'm a true conservative.
You know how before we had made a theory of like you can blame the Moors for it. We can't even blame the Moors. You want me to tell you why? Because the Indians helped them survive.
You gotta understand. That's what righteous people do.
Go
ahead.
What
righteous people do.
I know, but let's
can't
take
blame
that
righteousness.
Let's take that.
Can't blame righteousness.
I
Y'all
understand.
remember,
I
the
understand what
first
you're
thing the
saying,
righteous
bro.
man did was civilize the uncivilized.
Yes.
That's how the motherfuckers came to be civilized. Remember, they even say their history, they came from caves. They was Neanderthals. They tell you their history. You ain't hear no black man say we came from no fucking cave. We
No,
ain't come from no fucking mountains.
but let them tell it we developed from monkeys and shit. But go ahead.
See, and that's the other bullshit.
Go ahead.
Now, you gonna say we developed from monkeys, but you ain't never see a goddamn monkey turn to a human being yet.
Nope.
So that's more more foolishness.
Bullshit, bro. Bullshit. We all human beings.
But you motherfuckers prove time and time again, you go up in the mountains, go to Mount Everest in the frigid ass climate with low altitude, and you motherfuckers sit up there and survive that shit. Niggas ain't going up in them mountains and shit fucking around trying to survive in zero fucking atmosphere, 5 miles off the ground, all this shit. That's what you people do because that's where you come from. You prove it to us. That's a fact. How many niggas you know go to Mount Everest?
And none. I ain't never heard
Exactly.
of one.
Them motherfuckers
I heard of one.
always go up in that why are they going to the highest peak they can walk up to feel like they're back home? The fuck they do, B. That's a fact. I ain't making this shit up. They're from the Caucasus Mountains in Europe. You know what I'm saying? Which is a frigid ass climate.
And I think, and listen, I think about, and you got to think about this and take this like nowhere else on God's green earth is it people that's pale like they are. Everybody else has melanin.
No melanin because they in that damn frigid ass climate where they're not around the sun. They're in caves.
Oh, think about this every other country, bro.
You sit in a cave for hundreds of years.
You say lying about being
melanin.
a medic isn't helping. It's dangerous for real cops and medics. Are you still on that conversation, Mr. David Volage? Man, you want to get into that line about being a medic isn't helping. It's dangerous for the real cops and medics.
Who said about lying about being
talk about
a medic?
the Kyle Rittenhouse situation that we were speaking of. Really, you still speaking?
So wait.
Still trying to speak his piece.
Wait. A medic is someone that can perform fast first aid. That's like, bandages, CPR, whatever. He is a qualified lifeguard. That's a fact. So for you to say he's not a medic, you throw the shit out the window. Cause like I said, if your child was at the beach and was drowning and he was a lifeguard, you'd be pissed off he didn't do his fucking job.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. You see, we can say all of that shit about the medic and protecting shit, but I'm talking about when it came down to him defending himself. That's all that this shit is about. Did he murder somebody? People missing the key question in that. Did he murder somebody? I didn't see him murder somebody. Did he intentionally murder somebody? No. Did he premeditate murder somebody? No.
Nope.
None of that happened in that situation.
Was he the aggressor?
Listen,
No.
I'm a flat out said it don't matter what the fuck he was there for.
That's it.
I don't matter what the fuck he was there for. He's there. And that situation happened to him, and it's unfortunate. But bro, he ain't intentionally killed nobody. He didn't go there with the intent to kill somebody. He was just a stupid ass teenager in the wrong place in the wrong time with a big ass gun. That's all that happened. But go ahead, man.
Understand how the programming and they dress it up. They keep going Black Lives Only March. A march is a march. I don't give a fuck who they is.
Exactly.
The name of the march don't mean shit. But if you trying to put some stink on the shit, you gonna throw that on it. Because it was just people just gathering or whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. The shit though. I mean, David, you got your point of view. I got my point of view, bro. K's got his point of view. Miss High Class got her point of view. The whole fucking country got their point
not
of
to
view.
go off subject.
I just challenge people to look up the facts. But go ahead.
Lux, not to cut you off. Peep this, right? Not to talk the subject. Remember back in Las Vegas when that white man started shooting up that music festival?
Yeah.
You don't know who the fuck the artist was, do you?
You say no, he didn't have the right to go on the gun. So why did they drop the gun charge on him, David? But go ahead.
They dropped, like I said, remember that Las Vegas shit when Money shot up that whole music festival, right?
Yes, I remember that.
Who was the artist?
He was, and that shit was a bad situation.
Who was the artist?
I don't know to this day. I still don't know to this day. I still don't know to this day.
Let me show you how the political cause of shit. When Travis Scott did his shit, only
everybody knew his name.
Died.
It was plastered everywhere, and they knew it was the show.
This is how the news manipulates shit and put the phrases of programming into order. Look at simple
Oh my
shit
God.
and how they do shit.
Mm-hmm. You say he was 17.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's another point that I'm making. When you was 17, you weren't thinking logically, bro. You weren't making the best of decisions when you was 17 years old.
Nah, that kid, yo, let me tell you.
No,
that's a
come
bright,
on, man.
That's a bright white boy. That white boy want to go out there and help people save lives. Just off his background and his pedigree.
Man, from what I looked
And you
into
can't
and what I
deny that.
seen,
No one
I don't
can
think.
deny that.
I don't think.
Here-
I'm
here
gonna
you
say
got-
this. I'm gonna say
here
this.
you got
Since
a-
we
hold.
listen,
Here you got a
since we
young
want to say
white
no,
boy.
listen. Since we want to say this, we gonna say this child because he's still a child, bro. This
Oh, you're a
child.
grown man now.
Yeah,
You're a grown man
now
now.
he a grown man, but then that child, at that present point in time, he was not thinking logically, bro. He wasn't.
Nah, you got to look at the background. Like I said, his background, he was a lifeguard in that same community.
I don't think he was there for
He
that.
was-
I don't think he was there to cause trouble.
He was an activist in his own community.
You say
this
white
was his
Jesus,
community.
You say white
You know
Jesus?
what I'm saying?
Nah, no white Jesus, bro. But go ahead, Case.
He was an activist in his own community. And since you niggas don't do community shit, y'all know what the fuck y'all talking about. So he had every right. If he's there to help your child at the pool or whatever facility where he was a lifeguard, if you feel secure with your children going there to wherever he worked at as a lifeguard,
You said he was
then if
looking to
he's
instigate
walking
shit.
around,
Hold on, wait. Go ahead, Case.
he was not instigating, then you should
Now,
not
I'm just
feel
trying to make a
threatened
point
by the
that- I'm just
same
trying to make a-
person walking around with an AR-15 where it's lawful, where it's not out of the ordinary, where he wasn't the only one. Other than that, you know what? You're just a fucking coward and a fucking hypocrite. And then whatever happens,
You
and
said
your
it looks
fucking
like
shit
I'm
just
buying
happened.
what the defense is selling. No, bro, I'm just buying the facts, bro. It minus the defense. It's what I saw. Y'all keep on missing the fact of that, man. It ain't nothing you told me, nothing I read, none of that shit. It's what I saw with my own two eyes. And then when I read more into it, it made me think even more like, man, this come on, man. Come on. Stop it. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. Like, you want to say he was looking to instigate shit. Okay. Say if he did instigate shit.
How?
I'm just
How?
saying, say if he did instigate shit, y'all missing the facts of he's not the initiator of anything. He wasn't the aggressor. He wasn't firing shots at people. He was running the fuck away from people with a gun. I can't
Talking
say
to
that
the dumb-
enough.
Hey, look,
I can't
she
say
talking
that
to the
enough.
dumb, deaf, and blind.
I can't say that. You say he wasn't a fucking lifeguard. So David Fuller, since you know so much, what was he then, bro?
Oh, but in the court of law, he testified that.
Tell no,
in
I
his-
want to hear his bad. I want to hear all the troubled background that he had and shit. I want to hear all the
I
troubles
want
that
to
he
know
had
how
in
he
his
know
background.
he wasn't a lifeguard.
Yeah, I
because
want to
he
know all of
testified
this.
in
No, I'm
court.
asking him this question since he got
Yeah.
the answer to everything and he want to debate back and forth. I want to know. How do
But
you
you
know
know
these
what, look,
things? Tell me
look,
where
let
you
me
get
tell you
your
what you're
information from. Where's your source? Go ahead, bro.
You're talking to an idiot. You're wasting your time with a fucking idiot. And I told you about that. Why you waste your time with a fucking idiot?
Alright.
You know he don't know what the fuck he talking about. Why you keep entertaining a fucking idiot? And he's proven he's a fucking idiot. Plain and simple. Because he brings no facts to the fucking table. So at this point, you're talking to a fucking idiot. Because everything I'm talking about, I give you timelines, I give you dates, the fucking time when it was said, everything.
He was a wannabe.
can't even give you-
He was a wannabe
listen,
proud
that
idiot. See, he
idiot-
already
listen.
See, he already got
That
his mind
idiot
up. He
can't
already
give-
got his
listen.
mind up made what he was, or
Listen.
what he was.
Listen,
so go
look,
ahead.
that idiot couldn't give you toilet paper to wipe your ass with. He's a fucking idiot. Period. I ain't entertaining no fucking idiot. Fuck out of here.
Don't let him
Fucking
away.
idiot.
Yeah, this nigga Kane's me on some other shit. But yeah,
Nah, he's
man.
on some other shit,
Yeah,
man.
he trying to
wanna
make
sit
his
up there?
point. He trying to make his point because we asked the question.
Yo, listen. If you ask him what was
You
right,
can't get
left,
mad
he
at
couldn't
nobody
tell you.
about their point and their opinion. That's the point that I'm making, Case. You can think
What
that
a
it's dumb and
pity.
you
He's
can
a
think it's
fucking idiot. He
idiot.
don't even want to look at the facts. He's an
Yeah.
idiot. You don't want to look at the facts, you're an idiot.
Because
You know
that's
what
all
I'm
we.
saying?
It ain't like we just telling you some made up
You know,
shit,
yo,
bro.
listen, look. He the type of motherfucker, he'll write a book report, didn't even read the fucking book. He got the report done. Like, how the fuck you write a book report? Oh, I looked at the title. You're a
Oh,
fucking idiot.
man. Ain't read a chapter, ain't read the beginning, ending, or nothing.
No, I didn't
Just-
even look at the back. Just looked at the title.
Mm-mm-mm.
Fucking idiot.
We all smoking that good, of course.
Yeah, I'm about to open up some shit right now.
Yeah.
Some other shit. This
But
shit
that
is
has nothing
idiot.
to do with the facts that we're
Yeah.
talking about, bro. Of course, we smoking that good.
Let's go to the facts, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, man. If you can't come with
facts,
that's what I say. If you can't come with facts, man, I don't even be wanting to hear that shit sometimes because it be a bunch of bullshit. It's just your hypothesis and shit, bro. And that's that's wrong, bro. That's where niggas get shit wrong, bro. Confusion.
It brings down the intelligence of the whole conversation. Period. It's like, yo, G, you ain't even trying to build. You just coming on some straight. Oh, well, he said to been there with the gun. Well, he was dead. Now what? What if it was you? Well, now he shouldn't have been there with the gun. He go right back to that. When you said if it was you in that position, what you do? You don't know what the fuck to do. You know what? He'd have took your gun. He'd have popped your bitch ass. He'd have knew what the fuck to do. That white boy said, nah, y'all ain't killing me out here. Fuck that.
Yeah,
fuck
he
that.
made
I tell
that
you,
up in
back
his
your
mind.
ass up off me. You fucking with me. Oh, now you gonna hit me with the head with a skateboard? Let me lay your punk ass down. Oh, you think it's a game? You gonna point that gun at me? Bomb, me lay your ass down.
Because at that point, everybody was a threat around him when he was on the ground. If he was there,
approached him in a threatening manner because he had a clear conscience. He wasn't just randomly shooting people. He did not get up and start just busting that gun randomly in a wildly aggressive manner. No, he clearly point blank shot who the fuck was in front of him. Where he knew he had no other choice.
Let's make this clear. He shot the ones who were assaulting him.
Exactly.
Those are the people he shot.
You run up on me, I'm letting you have it. If you come to me in a
nobody
else,
else,
I'm letting you have it.
It wasn't nobody else outside the ones who assaulted him.
Peep it. And the
shot.
white boy that lived testified in court that he pointed his weapon at him. He testified, I pointed my gun at him.
Yep.
He said, well, why you think this motherfucker didn't shoot you? He's on his back. He just been assaulted, and here you run up on him with a fucking... He just popped somebody. And here you run up on him with a gun. And he's in a position where he can only do is shoot because he's not even on his 2 feet. He's sitting on his ass. Why? Because somebody just sent him upside the head with a fucking skateboard. So he's under attack. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna put your gun down and say, all right, you run up me with a gun, I'm gonna put my gun down, you can shoot me. I'm not gonna shoot you.
Case,
you be like, yo, fuck that, I'm calling my kids.
Case, you already know the way I feel. I know the way you feel about the situation. I mean,
yo,
everybody
your man over there, man over in the chat, he going to the cemetery. That's what he said. He said, well, I'm going to the cemetery. Because I don't think I should have been out there with the firearm. And since I was unlawfully out there with the firearm, I'm going to the cemetery. Fuck that. I'm not gonna break the law any further. I'm going straight to the cemetery. Fuck you. I don't give a fuck. I know what I'm doing. I am going to the grave. Fuck you.
Yeah, man.
I'm not gonna break the law no more.
Yeah, man.
Top that.
Hey, man, let's go off.
Black Lives Matter, guys.
You always
fuck you.
I mean, Case, man.
Cocksuckers.
Hey, but I appreciate you, bro, because you always coming with facts when niggas just be talking. You understand what I'm saying? And niggas don't be really understanding what's going on. But see, the biggest issue with me, and like I said, the whole point of this conversation is Negroes, Latinos, people of color, y'all should not be worried about this. You should stay the fuck out of this.
Ain't none of our goddamn business.
It ain't none of our business. You
let them people clean up their own house.
Exactly, because think about this.
If he go to jail, fuck him. And if he's free, fuck him.
It is what it is.
That's how I feel.
In my personal opinion.
But George Zimmerman is still walking the fucking earth, and that piece of shit killed the child. And none of you niggas said shit about it. None of you fucking bitch-ass Crips, none of you bitch-ass Bloods, none of you bitch-ass Mietas, none of you bitch-ass Latin Kings, that faggot-ass motherfucker kill a child of innocent blood. Just straight up murder him. And y'all did nothing. So don't say nothing about this white boy defending himself. Y'all should have nothing to say about this. This ain't got nothing to do with us. Period.
And that's the way I feel.
Look at that clown-ass white cop that shot that innocent. Well, that little nigga did have a gun at first out there in Chicago last summer. 14-year-old boy, after he dropped the gun, that white cop went around and killed his ass. He ain't had a gun in his hand. He had a gun, but it wasn't in his hand.
Then we get a strike.
Y'all motherfuckers, you Latin King motherfuckers ain't do shit. So I want to hear shit from you motherfuckers. Fuck out of here.
We got a strike for playing that one too. I remember that case. That was tragic.
Fuck out of here, man. Y'all better do y'all fucking history. I keep up with this shit.
But we will see.
Part-time ass, ear hustling ass niggas.
But David Volage, we'll see what the jury about to say tomorrow. But I'm telling y'all, man, don't be amazed.
Who cares?
Don't be amazed.
If you dumb niggas destroy your own fucking communities, let me tell you. Take a lesson from them white folks on January 6th. They ain't tear up and burn down their own communities. They
Nope.
went straight to that fucking Capitol and started pulling politicians out the fucking hallway if they can get their hands on them. Them white folks mean business. Leave them crackers the fuck alone. You see how they roll. Niggas straighten up, get your house in order. Fuck you worry about them crackers for? We need to get our own fucking house in order. Get on code. All you niggas, get on the fuck code. Fuck you worry about them damn Klansmen for? Let them Klansmen do what the fuck they do. You heard that crack out there calling them up a Klansman a bunch of niggas? Klansmen don't go for that shit. That's in-house. Let them deal with that shit.
Hey,
Fuck you niggas out here worried, getting all aggravated about, man. Cause you know that nigga down in Georgia, they gonna hang up them crackers. Them crackers ain't going to jail in Georgia. That's what you need to raise hell about. But guess what? That crackers ain't going to jail. You know why? Them crackers said we pull out a law from the Civil War times when it said you see a nigga out of place, lay his ass down.
Facts.
That's a fact.
They pulled out old laws for that. What did they call that? What did they call that law? I just looked that up the other day. I can't.
They
think
said
of
that shit
but I
from the
don't sound
Civil
ignorant.
War.
It was a law from literally from the Civil War that they enacted in the trial. Like that shit was ridiculous. I'm like, what? So like,
Man, listen to the games these people played. Leave them the fuck alone. Get our house in order. Get on fucking code. Period.
and that's another thing that we need to be talking about. That's the Ahmaud Arbery case. Like people really need to pay attention to that and start watching that case. I'm glad that you brought it. No,
let me tell you about that.
I'm glad that you brought it up.
I didn't been really focused on that case, but the little flashes I've been seeing, they got numerous pictures of this nigga on that same property at night and other times. So the whole thing is, what's that nigga doing lurking around these people's property? See, niggas always fucking with shit.
That's
Leave
what they were
shit the
saying.
fuck alone.
That's what they were saying. That's what
Leave
Candace.
shit
That's
the
what
fuck alone.
That's what Candace Owens was talking about. Said they
I don't
had
know
him
what
on
that little
film,
freaking
but they was trying to say no. Well, listen, I saw that video, and that wasn't him that was on that property. That was somebody else.
It wasn't him?
No, it wasn't him. That was somebody else that was on the property. It was an abandoned property that was there that people would be in. They found bottles and liquor, and niggas was smoking and shit. And it was actually a security camera there because the guy was fixing the house. That wasn't Ahmaud Arbery that was there. So that's wrong. I watched that. That wasn't him that was there. He was literally just jogging through there.
Through the house.
It. Not through the house, through the neighborhood, bro. He was on his jog and he just jogged down that particular.
So who them pictures of this person they keep showing that was in that house?
It wasn't Ahmaud Arbery.
So why they keep showing it? Who kind of lawyer his family got to say this, you know, or the prosecutor? What the fuck going on with this
I don't know.
prosecutor?
They trying to say that that's him, but it's not clear.
You
Cut
see
that?
That's the shit niggas. You see, that's the shit niggas need to be on. But to divert that, they put the white on white crime in front of the world. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, I don't know too much about that because I just seen a couple images. That's why I can't really build on it. Like you corrected me, that wasn't him. But you see, that's what I'm saying.
Because those images was out of wild. That's what Candace Owens was saying a year ago. Like, why was he jogging with cargo pants on and all of this other stuff? And what about the images of the guy that was there? And at that present point in time, they said that it wasn't him on that camera.
But do the knowledge, what they publicize some more? The white on white crime or that crime? But it's at the same exact time.
No, they publicizing this trial right here. They making this like I said.
And guess what? The events were 2 different times. It's like they had the same time. No, that shit with this white boy happened last year. The shit with that brother happened earlier this year. Am I right or wrong?
No, that was that shit that happened with that brother happened earlier last year. That was the one where he was jogging and them motherfuckers
but
literally.
When did it first come to boom? Get caught up in the you know the event.
I would say like
happened.
this was May. This was like May, June-ish. It was one of those times. It was definitely.
I thought it happened this year. I thought it happened this year.
No, it didn't happen this year, bro.
I'm not too clear on that one exactly when it.
I remember that video because
I was more clear on the white on white crime. I was more intrigued.
That shit was all over the news, bro. And when I said that was one of the most craziest shit I ever seen, like this brother literally.
Yeah, I seen it. I just don't remember the exact time period. Like I said, I was more intrigued with the white on white crime. I said white on white crime is gonna beat them niggas any day of the week, and as you see,
man. We see that, but I want people to pay attention to that case and look into facts.
A white man killing a nigga, they ain't no dudes. Nah, the cracker killing a cracker, that's dudes.
Yeah. Yeah, case, you crazy as hell.
Listen,
but let's talk about this.
Let's talk about this. Facts, nigga.
Let's talk about this white on white crime here. This shit crazy. Miss High Class, you still there?
Yeah, I'm listening.
And now you heard
I didn't know
it.
about the last case.
Did you? Oh, that was about the brother of Ahmaud Arbery that was jogging and Them hunkies. Well, I'm gonna call them that. Them hunkies. They literally hunted this brother down on their trucks. Got out. The one shot him with a fucking what was that? A 12 gauge double barrel, point blank range.
Shit.
Shot him because the brother was just trying to keep him off of him the wrong way. They shot him, and the neighbor recorded it. He was with him following, so they literally hunted this bro down for no reason, just because he was jogging. Shot him and killed him. But it is what it is. It is what it is. We saw that on national TV. I saw it. I'd care not to show it anymore because it pisses me off. But I want to move on to this white on white crime right here in the state of Ohio. I want y'all to listen to this. 480-pound woman charged with involuntary manslaughter after
how much?
480 pounds. Now, what would you classify that as, Case?
Ooh, shit. Hey. So what she do? She started riding the nigga and crushed him?
No, listen, manslaughter after husband died while performing oral sex.
Damn.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
An Ohio woman has been sentenced to involuntary manslaughter after her spouse was found dead minutes after he had performed oral sex onto her. Annabelle Gaston, 28,
you know what happened?
was arrested last year after calling 911 when her husband, Irvin Gaston, 31, had a cardiac arrest while apparently being suffocated to death.
You know what happened? He couldn't eat that pussy right. That bitch got bored and closed her legs.
Gaston told the 911 operator at the time that she was sitting on her husband's face while he was giving her cunnilingus. I hope I pronounced that right. When she realized his skin had changed color.
He died eating pussy though. For real.
That nigga died eating 450 pounds worth of pussy.
Oh shit!
I can't believe this shit.
Bruh. Oh my God! Listen, I'm trying not to laugh. I'm about to describe the 911 call by the Listen, I'm about to describe the 911 call. This is what she told dispatch. Gaston told the 911 operator at the time that she was sitting on her husband's face while he was giving her cunnilingus. One again, I don't know what the fuck that is. When she realized his skin had changed color, we were having sex and he started eating my pussy. I was sitting on his face for like 25 minutes when his legs turned greenish blue color. She told the 911 operator at the time in horror, according to Gaston's lawyer, Erwin Gaston liked to insert his head inside my client's vagina. And my client warned him on multiple occasions that it was dangerous to practice. He told the judge, Franklin County District Court Judge Henry Miller sentenced Annabelle Gaston to 10 years and 6 months after he judged her sexual practices extremely dangerous behavior and in a completely reckless conduct for a woman of her size.
I'm sorry as hell.
The time of death. Wait, that's not the end. That's not the end. The time of death is estimated to be 17 minutes before the 911 call and 59 minutes after Erwin Gaston's head was removed from the inside of the defendant's genitals. He said in court before delivering his sentence. Erwin Gaston was also hospitalized last year, only weeks after the couple's honeymoon, after large amounts of fecal matter had entered his lungs during their oral anal intercourse, according to the medical report presented in court. Wow. Wow.
So they found shit and piss in that nigga mouth and nose. Huh?
I have nothing to say about that at all, right?
I'm done.
I just can't. I can't do it. The internet always win, bro. You can't escape shit. It don't matter what you done did.
A big bitch rolled the nigga face. It's down. Just like bitch, you know, you can put that big old ass in that nigga face.
What is wrong with that nigga, bro? Now we always.
Like,
We always had this discussion. I want to ask the fellas here. I want to ask the fellas just this one question: is 480 pounds unacceptable or is it acceptable? You have stories like this right here.
Ooh, God damn.
I mean,
I ain't no 480 pounds, no pussy.
Yeah, me neither. That's ridiculous. That's a lot of pussy to be nailing too. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's just unbelievable.
Yo, I'm back here thinking about this shit.
That's unbelievable, bro. That'd be like fucking an oversized apple.
That nigga put 480 pounds of pussy and ass on his face and chest. How much did he weigh?
I don't know. He don't look like a big fellow at all. I'm about to look at him again. I'm about to look at him again. He looked like he weighed every bit about like maybe 190, 200 pounds.
No. Oh no.
I don't know if I could put it up in the screen and y'all can see it, but you can just see a blur of her big ass. Let me take it back a little bit. You see that blur?
Oh my God.
Wait a minute. Let me cut my shit off.
God.
Wait a minute. Give me a second.
I don't know if y'all can see that though, but she is like extra big.
Show it again.
Extra
He
big.
said, show it again. He opened his eyes.
You gotta send that to me because I can't even see that through this.
It's
thing,
like
man.
a silhouette. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna send it to you right now. Hold on.
Yeah, send that shit to me. I gotta laugh some more at this shit. I may catch a heart attack this time, man.
No, I'm about to send it to you real quick though, Kaz, and look at it. I know
This
you
motherfucker gonna lay
gonna bust out
480
laughing when you
pounds
see
of
it.
ass.
You gonna bust out laughing when you see it. You just got it, Kaz.
I thought maybe she closed her legs on his ass. He just got bored.
And just look at her. You just go like, oh hell no. Nah. See, this is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
though.
you tell me this motherfucker.
You see,
the
Kaz?
white bitch.
Yeah.
God damn. Ooh, that's an ugly white woman.
Oh shit. What's wrong with you? I mean, I don't want to disrespect my big girls and nothing like that. I don't want to disrespect the big girls and nothing like that. But
That's damn near 500 pounds woman right there.
Yeah, she just
that's a big woman.
Man, she looked.
Yeah. Damn.
Say his legs.
What the fuck was he thinking?
I don't know.
She a blob too. She don't look that tall. She a blob.
She look like she stank too. Like, but I ain't gonna say that. But Miss High Class though, do you think 480 pounds on a woman is unacceptable?
Yes.
Damn.
You think that's unacceptable? That's just the nasty.
They shouldn't even try that.
That's a big ass white bitch.
Is he the first person to die like that? I know he ain't the first person.
3 chins, yo.
He probably is the first person to die like that. Case.
No, he is not.
I think he is the first person to die.
He was 28. He was 31. Damn.
Man, it got to be somebody. Girls, people dying in people's chests and shit. Like, I know I heard.
Judge sent us that big bitch to 10 years, 6 months, and 200 pounds.
Let me ask you this as a female. What's a reasonable weight?
Oh, no, you can't be big for me.
I'm just asking you as a female, what's a reasonable weight for you? What's tolerable?
190. And it better be muscle.
You say 190 and it gotta be muscle.
It gotta be muscle.
You say it gotta be muscle. I'm sorry, but by chance, do you have a wide tongue? I don't know for freak show. Show a leak.
That's a big ass woman, man. I don't see how he wasn't too bright. Ain't no way in the world. Oh man. God damn.
No, I just want to.
Half that bitch body is bigger than him, yo.
You get 480 pounds. That's unacceptable for a woman.
And do you see how big? God, that's a big ugly ass white bitch.
That's unacceptable for a bro. I'm
sorry. It look like she got an ass in front of her. You see that shit?
And I always be asking, and I always ask this, like
you can't tell her ass from her front because even her titties look like her shoulder blades, and her ass look like in the front of her.
Bro, her ass
that's
crack
a big ugly ass woman, yo.
Her butt crack go on her back, bro. But I ain't even gonna get
her ass crack go in the front, nigga. Look at this shit.
Nasty, like her stomach.
Her back look
like a stomach, bro. Her back look like a stomach. That's a nasty shit, though. I don't even want to envision that shit. Case, I do not want to envision that shit. You just staring at it, looking.
Nigga, listen. He could step his whole body in one of her pants leg and his shit still be bagged. That's a big bitch right there. God damn.
Bro. K's wild.
Ooh,
Yeah, she big as
shit.
fuck though. But see, I've asked this question before. You know what I mean, fellas,
I
ladies,
use her shirt as a
in the
king
comment
size
section,
goddamn sheet on
what
my
is it?
bed.
What is a BBW to you? What is a BBW?
That's a big
What
brolic witch.
what is the qualifications to be a
Man,
BBW?
listen.
I just want to know that because it's a lot of girls out here that claim they BBW. They just stand the third. Like, you know, what's the difference between BBW and just like thick? Can anybody explain that to me? Nobody. Don't say nothing. Miss High
That's a
Class.
big ass bitch right here, boy. I
You
got
hear
shit.
me, Miss High Class? What is the difference? What is the difference between BBW and just being thick?
They waistline is thinner.
You said the waistline is thinner. Okay, so what?
And thick, somebody waistline is thinner than the BBW.
So okay, let me ask you this question: Who would you consider like a BBW?
Lizzo.
Nah.
That's a big black nasty bitch.
I won't call her a BBW. No,
Big black woman is what a BBW is.
no, big beautiful.
That's a big black
beautiful
bitch.
woman. That's
So
what
she a
it is.
BBB.
It's big beautiful woman. That's the difference. No, listen, like now Lizzo wouldn't be considered a BBW because she a little bit. She
She a BBB.
I wouldn't call it that. See, I wish I had my boy Dino here because he liked them big girls. He can explain it a little bit better. I'm not into the overly obese chicks. Overly obese, and what I mean by overly obese is just like stomach hanging all over your vagina and some nasty shit. You know what I mean? Like just not like BBW. You gotta have curves to you. You a big girl, you kind of hefty, but you got curves to you. Nice, you got nice ass. Look, I don't know. It's hard to explain though. But like BBW, that's what I want to know. The answer to that question. What do you consider BBW? What's the weight limit for BBW? We talked about weight limits one time. And what did the one nigga say, Case?
What?
He said if his wife got the 500 pounds, he gonna love her.
That's a lot of loving, boy.
Yeah, man. Cause
See what happened to this nigga? She was at 480 and killed his ass.
man, listen, man. That's a lot of fucking way. I feel like this though. If you gonna continue, you don't love yourself because you didn't marry that person. If they turned into 500 pounds while y'all in a relationship with each other, you didn't fall. And pretty sure down the line, you didn't told this person on numerous occasions, like, look, we got to do something about this. Even if I got to walk with you, I got to do something with you. That's what motherfuckers who really care about you gonna do. A nigga who ain't shit gonna make it seem like it's okay that you getting big. He either plotting on that life insurance that you got popping, or he just, I don't know, just a nigga who just like big girls like that. But anyway, leave your comment in the comment section about that whole BBW situation. And I want to talk about this last situation, and I want to be serious with OK's laughing about this shit out the deal. Did you hear about these brothers in Chicago that had jumped a police officer that they claim racially profiled him?
The word whooped his ass.
Yeah. And they in jail. They in jail now. They ain't get their names or nothing like that though. But I want to have that discussion. Do you think them brothers had the right to do what they was gonna do? What they did?
Shit, fuck them.
No, I'm serious. Let's be honest, man. We get to the point where we talk about motherfuckers whipping the police ass just off the assumption that they racially profiling them.
Well, what was the situation?
They didn't release the details of it, bro. I was
Just like how that sister was in that park in Lincoln Park in Chicago. That white cop went fucking with her about that dog and tried to snatch her ass up.
Yeah, I seen
We
that.
wish that damn dog was bigger. If that camera wasn't there, that cop would have lied, said he never did nothing to that woman. So good for that cop. Karma's a motherfucker. Fuckers.
Because I think about stuff like that.
Every time I think about all you bitch ass cops that do dirty shit. Y'all know y'all doing dirty shit. Remember, those good officers that's doing their job, they get fucked up because karma, the laws of the universe dictates that bullshit. Remember that shit.
I agree.
Laws of the universe. I got nothing to do with this.
I'm not gonna jump to a conclusion about it. I'm actually gonna have to see footage of this shit and how it happened and how it went down and shit like that though. But you know, I just want to know, like, you know, are we going into like a space to where, you know, people just not having that shit? The police ain't just about to be arresting them for bullshit or, you know what I mean, doing shit to them, pulling up on them, whipping their ass and shit like that. Are we moving into an age where people feeling like they need to start defending themselves against the police?
Shit, we been do that.
Huh?
I was about to say,
We been knew that. Shit,
Yeah, because it's getting sketchy out here. I'm starting to see
it's
this
been
more and
sketchy.
more.
It ain't getting sketchy.
No, I'm
It's
talking about
been
I'm starting to
sketchy.
see this more and more with niggas.
You ain't see it since the Black Panther movies in the 60s?
Yeah, I've been seeing that.
When they told,
But it seemed
when
like we got soft for a while. We got soft for a while.
Niggas been soft. All these bitch niggas are soft because every time you say some shit, they always relate to them faggot shit. Oh, pause. Pause what, nigga? Be a man, say the fuck you gonna say.
Go ahead,
but it sounds this way. Yeah, cause you want to sound that way, cause you a bitch ass nigga. Fuck out of here. Hear that shit.
Shout outs to the guy. Shout outs to the guy bodies, man. Shout outs to the guy bodies. Shout outs to the 5%.
Hey, all these old simple ass twinkle toe motherfuckers and shit. Every time you know all sensitive ass niggas, sit your sensitive ass down. That's why these bitches out here running shit right now. All you bitch ass niggas so damn sensitive and shit.
Yeah, I think we got soft over the years though. But see, we in a generation now where these little niggas don't give a fuck about shit, bro. They don't respect shit. I'm telling you, man.
They got no knowledge of self.
Yeah, man. And then you got to think.
But that white man gonna show you knowledge of self when you throw your ass in that goddamn.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you got to think these young niggas is running around fearless out here, bro.
No, they ain't.
Shit, why not?
Them niggas ain't fearless. These niggas ain't fearless, man. Niggas out here running around stupid. They're not running around fearless. They're running around stupid.
Cause I be looking at a lot of shit, bro, and I'm just
fearless motherfucker is gonna stand on his square.
I be saying
That's
this
a fearless
to people,
motherfucker.
and people used to get mad at me for saying this shit, and I say this sometimes. I say sometimes, you know what though? It's justified why the police is in the niggas' neighborhood harassing the fuck out of them because of the shit that niggas do, and it's sad to say that. Or am I fucked up for thinking that way? Like, okay, this is why this shit is going on. It's because there's shit that niggas do within their neighborhood. Because I always revert back to this. Whenever you go to the suburbs and you go to them other neighborhoods, you don't see the shit that you see in the hood, bro. You don't see a store on every corner.
$750 million lawsuit from 125 plus attendees.
Yeah, bro.
See, like I said, when that white man shot up that whole shit,
that concert,
you couldn't name a motherfucker that performed it.
I still don't know to this day, bro. I still
don't know who the fuck was there performing. Let this nigga throw a show, 8 people die. You know who the fuck that nigga is. You know who that bitch is. He fucking with. You know her name. You know every fucking body.
And then didn't they say one of the Kardashians was trying to like distance themselves away from him and shit, or the family?
Remember, he got a baby with the young rich bitch. Oh, okay. They all rich, but the billionaire bitch, the Kylie Jenner, yeah, that's his baby mother.
Yeah, I know. He
didn't bust nuts in that bitch, which was a good thing to do.
So that was a good investment. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good investment.
Yeah.
That was a good
bitch got $1 billion. I'm impregnating that bitch too. Matter of fact, she gonna stay pregnant.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
got $1 billion in her account. Got no time with these little broke bitches. Shit, this bitch gonna get dick day and night.
Think over the years,
$1 billion motherfucking dollars.
I just think over the years people got soft, man. But Urban Dictionary, BBW, a woman over a size 14. That's what you say, J Rock.
Hey.
I could agree with that.
Shit.
But y'all niggas don't act like y'all don't like them broads.
So what about a bitch that's a 4'11", 432 pounds?
What size is she? That's a fat, unorganized bro.
Is that a size 14?
No, she just unorganized, bro. I don't know what.
Was she 3'11"? About 275.
That's bad.
Is that a size 14?
That's a ball. 3'11".
The nigga said it was a ball.
It's a ball. It is, like, you're rounded, rotund as fuck.
The nigga said it's a ball.
It's a ball, bro. Like, to be that big and that small, that's big, like, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. Don't act like niggas don't be indulging in BBWs. You know what I'm talking about? My small waist, big hips, big ass. Tresemme caress. You know what I'm saying? My moose babies out there. You know what I'm saying? Don't act like you ain't never ran down on the BBW stallion on the one night when you was all fucked up, blaming it on the alcohol. You feel me, Kaz? Mm-hmm. Got you a fat ass and tow that fat ass up. Even though I already know your story, nigga, because you ain't had you a BBW, you had you a super weight, nigga.
Yeah,
As
man.
you a super heavyweight, nigga.
That night, boy, I was out of my weight class that night. Goddamn it, I was in a fight. Goddamn it, and I lasted them 12 rounds. It was a hard
12
fight.
rounds.
Hell,
Hold on, wait.
12
So you
rounds,
mean to
bro.
tell me? You mean to tell me the head turned into 12 rounds?
12 rounds of fighting that big
That's
bitch.
how I know. See, man, look, that's how I know you one of them niggas that stick your dick in the crack of the ground, won't you?
Let me tell you
Nasty
something, man.
motherfucker. Nasty motherfucker.
Let me tell you something, B.
Huh?
The bitch was cute, but she was just big as hell. So I wasn't gonna smash her, but she sucked me off so good. I said, I gotta fuck this big bitch. Fuck that.
You say everything else just went out the window. The whole fact that
Yeah,
she
I was
like
like,
400
man.
pounds, she twice your
Hell
size,
yeah.
and you like it
That bitch was
looked
something,
like
yo,
you
it was
mounting
like
a
an hour went
walrus.
by, yo. It was like an hour went by. She was still playing. I was like, fuck, I want to beat this big bitch. Fuck this.
Hey, ladies, y'all hear that? Y'all see what the power of that mouth do, right?
Hey, think nothing of it. I said, I want to beat this
No,
big
it ain't
bitch.
no power. Niggas will fuck anything.
Hey, what you say? What you say, Miss High Class? Go ahead and say. Talk that
Ain't no
shit. Talk
power.
that
Niggas
shit.
will fuck anything.
Why you say that?
Cause it doesn't matter if you good. Niggas is gonna fuck anything. Y'all don't I mean, I ain't gonna say y'all. Niggas don't appreciate shit.
Damn.
Yeah, shit. Y'all
you-
females don't appreciate shit. Don't start that shit.
There y'all
Because
go,
y'all
man.
fuck
There y'all go.
anything. Y'all fuck and marry anything. You don't want it all.
I don't
Damn,
know
why
about
you say
that
that? Wait,
marriage.
why you say
Nah, wait,
niggas? Hold on,
you
wait.
can throw that married shit out the fucking
The
Why you
hole
say
in the
nigga?
ground, you
Hold
want it.
on, wait. Where this come?
You want it. The hole in the bark, you want it. The hole in the
Oh,
donut, you want
and
it. The
these
hole in the
hoes
pussy,
don't
you want
these
it.
hoes don't let a nigga bust in them so they can have a baby for 18 years. Let any nigga bust in them. Cause Lil Wayne a little dingy looking nigga. I ain't judging no nigga, but that's a
But he
dingy
got
ass
money though,
nigga.
Case. He got money though.
And guess what? Them bitches open up their legs and let that nigga bust away. Don't start that shit. Them bitches know that nigga got 5, 6 baby mothers and shit. Well, I'm gonna be number 7.
Or
Fuck
look at that
that.
situation that's going on with the baby. Did you see the way that he did Danny Lee?
That's what you supposed to do.
Oh my God.
That crazy bitch up out here.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, "Shorty, how do y'all feel about the baby? Do you think he could have handled that situation a little bit
Man, he had
different?"
that shit
Because
perfectly.
I
Get
tell
this
y'all
crazy
my
bitch
personal
up out
opinion, but
my
I
house,
personally want to hear this from the lady that's in the conversation. I want to hear this from Miss High Class. Did you see what the baby did?
No, well, Lil Wayne, baby.
No, the rapper, the baby.
No, I ain't see
Oh, that
either.
nigga put his baby mama on blast on IG Live. He said the bitch was a side chick. Say her mama and daddy know she a side chick. He been trying to get her out for months. Not called the police to get her and the baby on up out of there, and got her out of there though. Now, a lot of people.
Wait, she had the baby?
Yeah, she had his baby.
I did hear about that.
Man, that shit. Like as a female, how do you feel about that?
No, I don't agree with that.
Like, he pretty much saying, like, she noticed she was the side chick. I think that's what hurt her the most on the live. Did you see that case?
Hey, man, listen. She a chick in the industry, and she was like, my career ain't going all that. If I suck this nigga dick, let him bust all up in me, my career is good.
And he said that I made the mistake of skeeting in her. That's what he said on the live.
Nigga, that pussy was feeling good. Shit. That nigga like, shit. Yeah,
like he put her straight on blast, bro. And I was watching this shit. I'm like, this is some classic nigga shit here. Now, do I think he could have handled it a little bit different? Yeah, but he said he was doing it for his protection.
Yeah, you got to think. Think about it. think about it. If this bitch called the police and start lying and saying he put his hands on him, he did.
That should be on the front tabloids associated to what.
Well, if he be like, you know what? I'm just gonna put this bitch on full blast preserve. What the fuck I got left? Bitch, you gonna hang out to dry. Because there's no way in the world you cutting off my money. Over your fucking emotions and your feelings and all this bullshit. Bitch, get the fuck out.
Why didn't you get an abortion?
What you say?
If she was the side chick, why didn't they get an abortion?
Because that was her payday. You ain't getting it? That bitch like, listen, nigga, you paying for this. He like, oh, shit, you ain't go. He was like, damn, I can't push that bitch down the stairs. I ain't in the projects no more.
This chick had been fucking with the other baby mama, talking shit to her. You know what I mean? Sending this nigga
all
pictures,
this drama,
like goofy shit.
Drama
and he said it like that's just some bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got no...
bitch, Bitch, you in the house with the newborn. All you gotta do is shut the fuck up.
Yeah, he said he got her a crib downtown for the baby and everything for him to come stay because he said he hadn't been with her in months. So he claimed he probably was smashing. He probably was smashing whenever he wanted to. But
of course,
you know what I mean. He pretty much put her on blast
what do you
though.
mean that's fucked up?
I mean,
that's fucked up.
Why niggas fucked up? Go ahead.
Cause niggas is fucked up, bro.
Well, let me ask you this simple. Let me ask you this simple question. But if a nigga, if the nigga,
she didn't know.
Ain't smart in that aspect. When you become the third woman, you gotta know. No, man, because when you become the third woman, people make you feel, oh girl, you alright. They probably was.
No, you don't understand. She's in the music industry, so she know what time it is. Her career, she ain't selling no records. She ain't trying to get no regular job. Here this rich nigga talk about he want to put some dick to her. That bitch, I'm opening my legs right now. I was in the industry. I done seen that shit go down.
They don't give you permission to disrespect her or care for her any less.
I mean, but what do you mean? He simply listen. This is what I said about how she could have avoided the whole situation. When the nigga told you to leave, you should have just simply fucking left.
Yeah, why she ain't just leave?
She felt like it was a right for her to be there because she has this child. She was a right because she has a place on the sink, other side of the sink, and she got clothes and stuff there. Like, if someone shows you that you're not wanted in that situation, why the hell would you stay around? If somebody tell you to leave, why don't you just fucking leave?
Can't leave.
Exactly. Just leave. You ain't got to say nothing. You ain't got to do all this shit.
Obviously,
see, and then people talk shit about the baby. Oh, he a piece of shit. He this, that, and the third. And I'm just like, well, think about this. The man just pretty much like on a public level just got attacked by a certain group of people. And they was lightweight cutting off his money. You think he need in the tabloids the next day, oh, the baby beats his baby mama or assaults her. And he got arrested. Go ahead.
He chose to let them people affect his money. He could tell them people fuck themselves. He still been getting money.
Yeah. But I'm talking about as far as this situation, though. Like a lot of people feel he was wrong for pulling out that camera recording, but people don't look at the whole point of what he had. He had a team of people that was there that witnessed everything, and the other girl that was there, I don't know who she was, the stylist, or whoever that she was there, she kept telling him, like, just cut that off. Just cut that off. And he like, no, this for my protection. I want people to know. And she got to talking shit to get off and being all this. It was some crazy, it was some nigga shit to me. But at the same time, I understand because I didn't see shit go the other way.
Listen, it's called domestic violence. When the police come, someone's going to jail.
And he said, I just want her to leave. That's it.
That's it. So she would be glad that he had proof that she did not cause domestic violence, and that's why she ain't get locked the fuck up. When the police come and they call, has to go to jail for 2 weeks.
Now, I think he went a little bit excessive when he got to talk about she the side chick. Her mama and daddy noticed she the side chick. He gonna say her mama and daddy on some Matilda type shit, pretty much.
Hey.
But I didn't think he had to expose her to, because at the end of the day, this is your baby mama. But when all that other shit came out, that she was fucking with the other baby mama, texting her, stalking her pretty much. Like some other, why you worried about this bitch over here? That was my whole thing. Why are you worried about my other child's mother? That has nothing to do with you. You ain't even got no reason to talk to her. What's the point? I've never understood. Like, I can see, okay, if you cool and you still fucking with all your baby mamas and you want to make sure everything is cordial amongst them. Yeah, but as far as like, why is you reaching out to her? Why is you telling her shit about me and all of this other? You know how women tend to do shit, to throw shit in other women's face, especially when they think they got a nigga. Miss High Class, you there, K's?
Oh, you was asking me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. What you were saying that, I was just like, I'm out of this conversation because I don't agree with that.
Agree with what?
I don't agree with none of that side chick shit. Nigga, if I'm apart, I'm apart. And if I'm not, then I'm not. You need to let that be known so I can leave before I get pregnant.
But what if the nigga done already told you that you a side chick and you still choose to get pregnant? That's on you.
I get pregnant then.
Huh?
Can you open up your legs?
Because you keep fucking with the nigga, even though you know you the side chick. That's the point that I'm making.
No, nigga, I was never the side chick. Never was I.
In this case, she was, and she
was, and we just asking your opinion about it.
That's
do you think she was stupid, or do you think she deserved what she got?
Listen, from a real nigga to a real nigga, you need to take care of that.
She already had the baby.
Show that nigga.
She already had the baby. Ain't no taking care of nothing.
You need to show that nigga. And now you need to step up. You need to step up and be by yourself because the baby damn sure ain't gonna give a fuck. He ain't never gonna change. He ain't never gonna give a fuck. So boss up, nigga.
Yeah, because that shit crazy as fuck. I was watching it, and I'm just like, damn, the more I watch this shit, I felt bad for her at first case because, you know, I'll be having a little soft spot for these girls, you get what I'm saying, sometimes. And this nigga, like, once he got to talking about the type of shit that was going on and what she was to the situation, I'm just like, why is she causing all this fucking chaos? Like,
She
literally.
probably wanted more. She probably wanted more.
Well, if you got to
understand,
understand, and if you already know that you're not going to get more, because her main thing, like, he fucking his baby mom still, he fucking all these Charlotte whores. Okay, he been doing that. He probably doing it with you.
And he on the road getting pussy all over the place.
You know that's what he do. You probably met him on them terms. And that's another thing I be wanting y'all to pay attention to.
No, she did a song with him.
Okay, but still, this is another thing that people need to pay attention to. Sometimes when you meet people on whole terms, that's what you gonna get.
No song, this shit whack. You know, he played this song that he subscribed to with some pimp shit, of course. For the light skinned bitches, which was some hot shit. I ain't gonna front.
What you say, Miss High Class?
I'm gonna just say the women need to be out. The women that's out there, y'all need to be careful because these niggas is not appreciating us as human beings, and we toys to them. Period. I ain't see it at first, but
and vice versa.
I mean,
what you mean vice versa?
That's what the fuck I said.
I want to hear that one.
Yo, let me tell you something. Back in the day,
I didn't start thinking like that until that shit got done to me. Women don't think like that.
Peep it. I remember the first time.
That's when I feel like y'all was the first people that manipulated a female for love or sex or whatever, because that was a military tactic. We talked about it before. It was a military tactic first. Y'all niggas is born to protect and think like. That's why women can't be presidents. Period. We don't think like men. Period.
You're not supposed to.
And a nigga don't think like no woman.
And we don't think like a woman.
Like no woman. Yeah, so what the fuck is that all
right,
about?
And y'all take advantage of that.
And vice versa. Vice versa.
So I took
Yes.
advantage that you a protector, my nigga.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh my God. How? I tell you to go kill my husband?
Damn, you tell me go kill your husband, what you doing with a husband, and telling me go kill him.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out a good example so I can understand how I'm using
you. Trying to figure out what type of woman you telling another man kill your husband.
That's a bad woman. That's a bad example, but you know what I mean.
I don't know what the fuck you mean. I heard the fuck you said, but I don't know what you mean.
I take advantage of you, and you're the protector when I get into a situation.
Easy. Same way you told another nigga go kill your husband.
I didn't. I don't have a husband, but that's
what came out your mouth. You did say
I need another
it's
example.
It's just like any other relationship. The man takes advantage of the woman, and the woman takes advantage of the man. Yep. It's not a negative way that you're taking advantage. It's not a negative way that they're taking these advantages, you know what I mean, from each other. You get what I'm saying? So I don't get I don't get what you mean. How am I taking advantage? Yes, you are, because you know he a protector and you know he's the right one to protect you. So you take advantage of that.
Yeah, and get another nigga to kill him.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
That's all I'm saying. Or it's just like I take it. It's just like you take advantage. Like say if like you not a good cook, you take advantage of your other one that is a good cook by always asking them to cook. You feel what I'm saying? People take advantage of their significant
violent and rage, and you talk about killing and smacking niggas up and all this shit.
No, I think she was just completely turned off of the whole point of the conversation. She really thought the nigga just like shitted on her. Then she said niggas don't appreciate females and all that other stuff.
Females don't appreciate niggas.
In a lot of cases, yeah. You hear it in the music that they don't appreciate niggas.
Look at that fat bitch that sat there and suffocate that poor man. Put 500 pounds of ass in his face. Bitch ain't appreciate that, man.
Oh my gosh.
Bitch did not appreciate that man. She gonna sit there and purposely put 500 pounds worth of ass and pussy in this man's face.
I mean, like this.
For a half hour.
I don't want it to turn into like a man or woman bashing thing, because Miss High Class, I think you be going to the man bashing thing when you get to talk about niggas ain't shit and niggas this, that, and the third, and I just be like, okay,
I ain't because I ain't met no good one.
That's your experience.
Your experience.
That's my experience, but where they at? They not in Cleveland?
No, and I mean, like you got to think about this though.
Hey, check this out.
You
Let me
made
tell you what a woman told me, but this is the first time I ever heard this. A woman taking advantage of me. I'm 18. She like, you ain't nothing but my dick. So I dicked her ass down.
I
Whatever
mean,
nigga she was dealing with wasn't hitting right. And I was a young buck.
this is my thing though. Ultimately, at the end of the day, I ain't trying to cut you off, Case. I did cut you off, but at the end of the day, it's up to you to step back and look at yourself like, damn, I got to change the way I think when I look at guys or what I look for in guys, because what I've been looking for and what I've been picking up hasn't been working for me, because your situation isn't every woman's situation. Some women don't have a problem finding niggas that they compatible with.
You right. Because some of these niggas, some of these same niggas that's making songs like this be simp ass niggas to other bitches.
Damn.
So if I boss up, make my money, and this bitch, then I won't have no problem. Period. And I don't care. And I don't care what nobody say. That's what it is. That's what this world is.
Right.
If I got enough money to buy me somebody that I really want to be in my house, nigga, you an accessory.
She said, buy her somebody.
You an accessory.
Yeah, she said, buy.
How much you trying to spend? I hope it's in the 8-9 digit range. You ain't talking about no damn decimal point.
Nah, she advertising niggas like, yeah, I buy niggas.
And I'm giving out prices, goddamn it.
He said, I'm giving out prices.
I buy niggas. They expendable too. You act up, I buy the next nigga. God,
I'm quite sure. I know a gang of niggas. We come to some type of terms of agreement on. You want these motherfuckers want to sell dogs?
No, but I just think like, you know, because like I say, man, when I was like in my 20s and shit like that, I wasn't thinking about like settling down with no chick or nothing like that. I was trying to hit everything moving. I was just on that type of time. I wasn't lying to females. Every female knew what was going on with me. It wasn't none of that lying shit around here. But you feel me? At the end of the day, I changed my thinking around like 29, 30. I changed my thinking a little bit. So my big thing to you is like, you will eventually change your thinking. Certain shit that happened to you before that you know is fucked up, that'll be a signal to you. You will catch on to that shit a little bit quicker. Like, shit, man, I ain't fucking with that shit right there. I already know where that's gonna lead me down. But see, that's up to you to step back and make that change within yourself. And you also have to ask yourself, women have a problem with this. Why can't women step back and say, what am I doing wrong?
Oh, no, I did that. No, I did that.
You know, I'm talking about like not from an emotional standpoint, from a logical standpoint to where they actually thinking about what the fuck they doing wrong, not because they feel like somebody else is doing something that they not doing.
Won't shut the fuck up.
You understand me? It's just like, what am I doing wrong? Like, how can I change? How can I change the way I approach this situation? How can I change my approach in this man? I know what he likes. I know what he wants and all this other shit. What am I doing wrong?
Not shutting the fuck up, not keeping no peace. That's
and
all.
9 times out of 10, guys be
9 times out of 10, she ain't doing something wrong.
What you say?
And
usually when motherfuckers, I'm a firm believer of this. I'm a firm believer of this. Outside of cheating, usually when people break up, it's both parties' fault because ain't nobody being truthful with each other.
Hey, yo, amen.
That's all it is. It's on both. It's on both the motherfuckers.
Keep the peace and shut the fuck up. I'm always truthful with that. All you gotta do is keep the peace and shut the fuck up. That's it.
No, see, I'm cool.
What you say?
I'm cool with that shut the fuck up part.
But not keeping the peace.
No.
I'll keep the peace. I'll keep the peace. But if I see that something's shaky, if I see the bridge is shaky, I'm gonna say something.
There you go. It's always some bridges shaky. You see, and I gotta go through your phone. I gotta play a certain game on your phone. It's something on your phone. I can't get on my phone.
Situations.
What you
Remember
say?
that bullshit.
What'd you say, Miss Akalas?
I told him. What did I say? Damn. I said, you must not, I don't know, have the right thinking if you don't think you're gonna be in some achy shaky situations. In a relationship, you're gonna be in some achy shaky situations.
Okay, so what's like what's a shaky situation? Yeah. Let me ask, what's a shaky situation in a relationship? What would you call it? Shaky.
Damn, paying bills.
That's not shaky.
It
Easy pay the
is though. It
bills.
is though. It
No,
is.
it
It
ain't.
is.
Why is it
No, it
shaky?
ain't.
Why is it shaky?
Sometimes that can get shaky because the other
Why?
person don't want to pay bills or whatever the case may be.
Well, you don't want nowhere to live.
Yeah, that's all that
And,
is.
and right off the bat,
Hey,
see
some
what you just
people
said
like
there,
that.
right? What you
Some
just said.
people like that.
No, what you
Period.
just said right there.
Get the
No,
fuck
no,
out.
no.
Get the fuck
Listen,
out there.
I find shit like that out early. That motherfuckers don't like doing that shit by looking at they shit. That's the importance of why when you meet somebody, they say have some shit so you can see the way they manage their shit. If you go over there and you see the lights and shit cut off and it's cold and shit and they telling you to keep your jacket on and shit like that, nah, that's not gonna be a person that you want to fuck with because you know they don't pay fucking bills. You feel what I'm saying? Like if you with somebody that don't want to help you pay bills, or if they not paying their own bills where you at, it's something wrong. So I have no understanding of nothing that you're talking about when you talk about that shit there.
Oh, well, let me think of another example then. Damn. That was one of my main examples.
That was one of your main examples. So, man,
That was-
damn, you be putting shit on blast. So pretty much you been with niggas that don't pay bills, niggas whoop your ass.
Why it gotta be me?
Huh?
It could have been my friend Susie Lou.
Well, your friend
It ain't gotta be
Susie.
me.
Well, your friend Susie Lou, she all fucked up.
She is, man. That shit
She all
fucked up.
fucked up,
I tried to tell
and
you.
she all fucked up, and that's why I say like it boils down to stepping back and asking yourself, what am I doing
Hold on, let me
wrong
think
when it
of
comes
another
down to
scenario
making
then.
a decision about a person that I think that I'm compatible with? Now, what you saying?
Let me think of another situation. Now, what was the topic? I said, it's other reasons. I was naming all the reasons to, damn, I forgot. I was naming all the reasons that, relationships don't work out.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was naming, I remember now. I was naming all the reasons of, situations can get shaky.
Yeah. What are
And I was
shaky
like, yeah, and I was like,
situations?
bills, or it could be,
That's not shaky. I don't believe that's
okay,
shaky.
you said that's not shaky. All right. All right, you blocked that one. What about somebody wanting to buy a car and we don't got money for a car? I guess that's the same thing. I don't know, man.
You want me to tell
Some
you why that's not gonna be shaky? Because
shaky.
if we ain't got the money, you ain't gonna be able to get the car.
Right, but you know some things that made relationships achy and shaky, bruh.
It don't be
You
that
can
type
name
of
some
shit.
things that, huh?
It don't be that type of shit. See y'all watch movies and shit, and y'all base y'all shit off that and love and hip hop and all that shit. That shit is not. That's not the real world.
I don't watch
It's
that.
not shaky situations with bills and shit like that. Usually when situations is shaky is when motherfuckers is lying. When motherfuckers is interrupting the